this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. You told me you were drowning. I would not lend a hand, but I've seen your face before, my friend. But I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off that grin. Yeah, I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. Oh no, you don't fool me, 'cause hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. No stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all of my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
All right, I'm gonna get this started over there on the other side. So.
You are innocence personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I am cold like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light. Encircled by demons I fight. What have I become now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved?
That's right, boys and girls. It's that time again. Welcome to the show. I'm Hell's Cat Death. Having a great evening here. So happy to have everybody come in and watch this early edition of Meltdown. I hope everybody's having a good time. I have a lot of incredible matches lined up for you guys tonight. First out of the gates, we're going to have Chief versus Selva on Airfield and on Steps. Then at the 8 p.m. hour, at launch, we're going to have Eye for an Eye versus HQ. 9 p.m. hour, BK versus Odium. And then at 10 p.m., Off versus SKB. I am joined in here by a really good friend of mine, as always, pretty much my moderator for all the live shows here lately, and probably here out for a while. So I want to welcome in Mr. Omega. How you doing, sir?
I am doing great. I hope everybody's doing well on their Monday.
Yep. No other best way to spend your Monday evening than live right here with us at Wednesday Night Fights. So, super excited. A lot of great things went down. I calculated the ranks. Some people moved, some people jotted, some people had definitely went around. We had some good upsets and everything over the weekend with Clan Wars. Yet again, great job going out to Damage and that crew, putting out a great tournament. So, looks like a lot more different little tourneys are going to be coming up for everybody. I hope that they really, people take full advantage of all of these. So you have, of course, the Wounded Warrior tournament coming up, presented to you by TLP and broadcasted by Wednesday Night Fights. So you're going to be checking out a lot of streamers that are be brought on hand for that match. Those great matches. We are looking for um, one more streamer. So if you're interested and you have the ability to have a 10-minute delay, are well respected within the community, and also have the ability to stream for a couple weekends, because you know, a lot of teams are already signing up for this. Remember, it's $10 per player, $100 per team. 100% of all the proceeds go to the Wounded Warrior Project. So that's super exciting, and you can never stop supporting those who have fought for our country, coming back and trying to adjust to their new lives with either debilitating injuries that they have cured, or we'll even talk about the debilitating mental aspect of PTSD and regret and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
So,
know. I know the union I'm a part of. We support. It's called Helmets to Hard Hats. It supports the Wounded Warriors, where we bring in warriors that come from overseas and put them into apprenticeships right away, and get them stable and back into a new career away from the military. So I know it's a struggle. I have a bunch of friends that have gone through that program and have suffered through it, and hats off to what they do go through and all the military vets out there. How many teams are we looking to sign up, or they're going to get signed up? Do you know, Hells?
well, we're shooting for 32 teams. That is,
I just looked down the roster for Wednesday night fights. We have 70 teams. I did not realize that's how many teams we have off and on playing within the WNF family.
yeah.
So
So, looks like both teams
looks like
here.
we're ready here.
Yes, sir. It looks like they're all ready to rock and roll. I'll go down cheap really fast here. Dola coming out with the Grill 15. Rated M with the Skoda. 19 with his Skoda. Demon Boxhound and Defy IS-7s. And then Captain Aldi and the Chieftain. Want to go down that Selva lineup there for us,
And you
sir?
have, yep. And then with Selva, you have Noob Node. I'm not going to try that. In his E4, you have a T62A, a Bat Chat, T57 Heavy, a T110 E5, an E100, and a Chieftain. I apologize, Selva, but your names I don't want to butcher. Just amazes me the creativity of some of these people, how they come up with their names. Very ingenious.
So here on Wednesday Night Fights, we're also going to have during the daytime, Nerves starting to do some PUBG out there for everybody. So most definitely check out some PUBG with him. All right, so here we go. Where's Dolo going with that grill? Interesting placement right there at the... Cass is going to be loaded here. He's going to see Dola. Is he going to actually... Ooh, big hit, big hit. Oh, no. Here comes Rated M. 1 round, 2nd round's a track. A little bit of ram there. 3rd round, uh-oh. There we go, focused out, Cass going down. Swap this camera around here for you guys.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a grill used yet. Chiefs like pulling out all different types of TDs. E3s, E4s, Jaegerus to now grill.
Yep, looks like they're no stranger to change. So there's nothing wrong with ever. Dola is getting
No, but
punished,
that
though.
grill is spotted.
Yeah. And Dola's gone.
There it goes. I didn't see how Dola's bat chat went down, but I can only guess the TVPs and the grill got a hold of him.
Oh, the Cass? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nice focused fire. And then a chase ensued, and
Yeah, I mean, as much as people have complained or have stated the nerf to these TVPs, I mean, Chiefs are proving that even with that nerf, they're still a viable tank in groups.
yeah, and I saw that over there on. Oh, here comes the.
But you can definitely see the inner clip isn't as quick.
Yeah.
I mean, that is quite a difference. But it's still faster than the bat chats.
Keep pushing in here.
Ooh, Dola they're not Dola. 19 just went down to that E4 by Noob.
I don't know how to say his name. I'm out just the T62A getting some good bounces off of there. Rod does
Yeah.
go down from rated M. DPM of Captain
Yeah, Rated
Alty
M
there.
already putting in Rated M already putting in 3,100 damage so far. He's being a nuisance in literally the butts of Silva. Ooh, he just went to 4,000, 4K damage put out by Rated M so far.
Wow,
He is
making
doing
that
the
scoot
work
over.
for Chief.
Yeah, no joke. T62A trying to come up on the flank, and the pair of IS-7s, a Demon and a Defy. Captain Alty trying to use
That's
his
quite
jet
a bold
oppression.
move by such a low health tank.
And he goes down.
And
Here it comes again.
here comes that
Rated M.
TVP again. Wow.
No pressure
He's
applied to
just-
him at all.
No. Oh, he just got shot into that freaking E4. He's gonna have a loaded clip in about 21 seconds, and he's just gonna destroy this.
You know, yep, there we
this
go. Ella York going
E4. Okay,
down.
come on. Can we get 6K damage in? 6K. Come on, Rated M. 6K.
Definitely working the cross shots.
Oh, wait, one more shot.
Oh my goodness.
5,993.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Double
Rated
note.
M.
Yeah, no.
5,993 damage done.
Tense. Holy moly. Good on this damage here really fast. Silver rolling out. Cass, 887. Layla York coming out with a 2498. Blackout, Rod, Iron, and the guy that I could not pronounce. All under a grand. And then Noob and his E4 coming in with 4469. As Omega was stating with Rated M coming out with almost that 6K 4 kill game. Wow. 19 being held under 500 with a kill. Dola will give him 1,500. Captain Alty 1,500 in his. Demon with 1 kill for 100. Then we had Defy, 2567 and a kill, and then Boxhound with his IS-7, 2994. We're going to switch sides here, guys, and we'll be getting ready to rock and roll yet again. Remember, go take advantage of these ops going on. I mean, even though you're not getting all the super silver like you was this weekend, you can still take part and get a lot of silver that way. Hello.
Yeah, I think Hells and I last night made 2 million in just the session playing with Hells last night.
Yeah,
Plus buying an IS-7 and a Kronvon.
Yeah, that last night? I bought the 268 back.
Mouse.
The mouse. And there was one other tank that I bought before that, so I was actually able to get 3 more tier 10s in the garage, just buying them back.
Definitely gives you more reason to play a tier 10 right now.
Yeah, exactly. Have some fun with it. A lot of people are always, when are they going to have tier 10 specials? Well, now that was pretty sweet, weekend event they had.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's, 10 more days left, right?
Yeah. So here we go again. This time I'll go down Selva, coming out with the E4 T62A. Cass coming out with that Batchat Iron in the 57 Heavy Rod in the E5, Blackout in the E100, and then Layla York in the Chieftain.
And then on Chief side, you have Rated M and his TVP again, along with 19. Then you have Demon, Dola, and Difey in their IS-7s, and Chieftain and AMX-50B.
I want to say welcome, everybody. The early edition of Meltdown at the 7 p.m. hour. So, our long evening for all the shows. So, 4 hours of tanking coming at you. Brought to you by this great community and all these great tankers. Thank you so very much. I applaud everybody's valiant efforts coming out here week in, week out, spending as much time as they possibly could with everybody. If you have any questions about the TLP tournament, go in there. Ping TLP Weasel, my good friend and co-streamer. Hit him up. If you have some questions, stuff like that, he'll be able to get them answered for you. And we're going to go back to the action here. Let's see if... I do like that they got rid of the grill. Super excited when it first dropped, and then everybody realized what it kind of was and kind of is. So I don't know. Tanker's preference. It's still not known to be seen if it's going to be a comp tank, but yet again, what is a comp tank? Comp tanks are typically tanks that are been socially accepted throughout the community, that have a proper place in the format, and that are quite good. Everybody said that these Skodas wasn't gonna would stop being comp, but there we go. I've seen them at Clan Wars this weekend. DPV did a great job with them. Mortals did a great job with them. Chief's doing a great job with them right here. Let's see if Rated M is only a Chaya sniper. If he can get up in the fight and brawl. There he goes. Fire. Lots. Wow. Blackout not having a fire extinguisher on board. Foxhound's joining the mix with his 50B up there. Selva with the huge overmatch here on Chief, if they just knew. Joker 7 received that code. All right. Let me check my inbox. Oh, big hit into Captain Alti from Noob there in the E4. Dola more of a peek-a-boom scenario here, not side scraping, and he gets ammo racked. Dola needs to get that front end swing around as soon as he can. Selva not messing around here, knowing that they have the overmatch. Here they come. Dola going down. Demon and Defier are going to be coming up next here. Chief Skoda and 50 Beer are on their way around. Foxhound is on a reload. Rated M is on a reload, but here comes 19. 19 does have a clip. And they're clipping out Cass. There goes Rod from Selva. 36% health over Chief right now. Autoloaders all on reloads. Master 39, thank you for the follow. You have now become one of us. We've got some cookies. Welcome to the dark side. Let's see if Rated M can brawl just as good as Chai Snipe. So let's see here. Layla York going out wide, coming around. Yep, going to put some pressure into 19. Got ammo right there. 19 kind of stuck. Here comes the push. Rated M going down. T62A is making a beeline for 19. 7 Heavy's trying to look at Boxhound. 19 goes down. Here comes Iron putting around into Boxhound and Noob. No joke. No jogo. Takes down Boxhound. Round goes to Selva. Jeep over on this side. Rated M throwing up 34-78. Great job, sir. He proven that he can be up in the fight or Chai sniping. So great job, sir. 19 coming out with a kill, 1741. Demon coming out with a 1237. Boxhound with a 1571. On the Selva side, Cass coming out with a grand. Rod coming out with 2K. Layla York, 3 kills, 4K damage in that Chieftain. Great job. Blackout, 794. Noob coming in with 2 kills, 3308. Iron coming in with 1651, and then the T62A coming out with a 1 kill, 2246.
Help if I plug my mic in.
I gotcha. All right, so now we're going to be take it to the next.
Yep, steps.
Oh, this mentorship thing is doing great. Some teams not liking that having their mentors out, having mentors out helping the other team. Some people just having a interesting chats going across all of the. Looks like it's been set up and it's going to be ran. So we're having another WNF Presents 12v12 showdown. It's going to be the best of 5, running the 12-120 format. Maps are going to be Insk and Proc. Each team will consist of 12 players. There's 2 different teams that are now being, now for the enrollment period, go out. You can either play for Team Dirk, a Marshall here with WNF and a good friend, or Team Beast. I'm a little torn. Both these guys, I'm super, happy with. But yet again, I got to go with my man Beast. So I'll root for him, and I know Beaver is going to be probably rooting for Dirk. So, all right, really fast here. Omega, you want to roll down Selva, and then I'll roll down Chief.
With Selva, we have. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Like,
You're good.
Selva's running an Object 140, Bat Chat TVP, IS-7, E5, and 2 Chieftains.
Chief rolling out here with 3 Bat Chats, 2 IS-7s, and then 2 Chieftains. All right, so it's series tied up 1-1. Going on to steps. I want to say welcome to everybody that is still new and coming in. I want to say thank you for coming around and watching the early edition. Joker, you're going to have to send me another direct message on either Discord or on Xbox, because I do not see one in my inbox in the Xbox messages. All right, so what are we looking at here? Zelda's not even going to mess around with the 1-2-3 line. They're just going to go ahead and roll it out. Cass is going to stay right there. It's actually a good call. Cass is going to keep Boxhound spotted up there as long as Boxhound wants to stay out there. Demon also getting lit up there. Interesting. Who is... Blackout maybe? Got the spot.
Oh, they're just very kind of similar. Both sides. The Boxhound's been spotted, but nobody on Selva has, right?
If there was, yeah, there we go. Blackout and
Okay,
coming
there we
in,
go.
getting spotted up.
Dirt Rider and Boxhound sitting on the backside along the road.
Rod and
So we're
Iron
gonna go down in
X.
the bowl.
Yep, they're going down low. Demon taking a hit.
Boxhound and Dirt Rider are pushing now. They're gonna go try taking out that Bat Chat or flanking.
Cass finally gets, he's all sitting there lit up, so here we go.
Dirt Rider's not even spotted yet, and he's one square away.
Yeah, there's that nice little berm there in his way of.
Yeah.
So
He has the
it's
berm and the bushes between them.
140 still sitting back here sniping away. Owner of Noob's going to rotate. Is he looking this way yet? Nope, he's still looking towards the Chieftains. I mean, that's quite a great distance. There we go. Got a message from Joker. All right, all three Bat Chats of Chief now rotated around.
Yeah, Noob's not even looking. Oh, now he's looking. He keeps switching between the Chieftains and the medium tanks here.
The Rider taking a hit. There he goes, putting a 400 shot in a Noob at distance. Noob now taking
Patience
fire
being played
from-
very well by these Chieftains on Chief.
Yeah. On fire being sent towards those IS-7s from Selva. It's just kind of a peekaboo game over here with the Bat Chats of Chief and kind of a little bit of a shy sniping going on. Rod just getting caught out there.
Yeah, they're rotating out. Chiefs Bat Chats are rotating out clips right now, so playing it smart so nobody can be rushed. Rod is slowly getting melted down to nothing.
But if you notice, Chiefs Bat Chats are tightening up the noose just ever so tighter and tighter. Adjusting,
Yeah, they're
readjusting.
slowly moving in.
Yep. Trying to get those cross shots set up.
Yeah, I think Boxhound's going to be trying to get some shots on Lay York here.
Right now, as the numbers would stand, Chief would take the win if it would end now. Chief's got to be careful though. If they lose one tank, this could turn around. We've seen this once before.
Don't try pushing.
Minute 10 left on the clock.
As I say, Chiefs have definitely spread out the damage nicely among everybody. Nobody's taking too much. Slowly bleeding out. Selva.
Cass pulling back now. It looks like they're going to get ready for a push.
Yep.
Oh, Layla getting tracked right there out in the open. Yet again, they're going to push from the very bottom. This is going to play right into the Chieftains.
Yeah, they just definitely make sure Rod stays in the back. Noob looks like should be the prime target to go down.
Here comes the Bat Chats. All the Bat Chats got to do is focus one tank.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I see Rod going down here.
No, I don't. They're not going after Rod. That's the crazy part.
There he goes.
Oh, never mind. Oh, I didn't see Demon coming up.
Layla's
behind
going to
him.
go next. Blackout's also coming up. There we go. Chieftain's
Well
gonna take
played by
this one by
Chiefs.
kill.
Patience. Well played by Chiefs in the patience game.
Pretty much everybody there on the Chieftain side from Dola 19 defying Captain Altial at 1500. Dirt Rider coming in with 1187. Over on the Selva side, Layla coming in with a 1219. Noob coming in with a 1643. And the rest of the field coming below a grand. Alrighty. We switch the sides here. Welcome everybody out across the board from YouTube to Twitter to Twitch, Mixer, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Wonky's over there on YouTube. So I want to say hello, big shout out to Lonky. Mr. Rotten Treats, this is awesome. Love the work, Hells. You do an amazing job. Well, thank you, Mr. Rotten Treats. I try my best to bring you guys the best of the best every week. You guys deserve it. Yet again, I have to do big giant shout outs to Fozzie and Century Media Records, allowing us to have that as Judas as our theme song for Meltdown. And in the background music that you hear playing, that is Silas Side. The song is Shroud. Go check them out over the royalty free music house. And then over on SoundCloud under Silas Side. And if you're new to the stream, I want to say welcome. Thank you for joining in. This is the competitive world over here on World of Tanks console. Omega, you want to roll down Chiefs this time, and I'll roll down that Silver group.
Yep. Dola is in his pulling out a German light tank. Then you have our Dirt Rider and Demon in the Bat Chats, and then a trio of IS-7s by Captain Ality, Boxhound, and Diffie. And then 19 is running in his Chieftain.
All right, over on the Selva side, Doob coming out with that 140 again. Cass in the Bat Chat, Blackout, Skoda, Iron in the IS-7, Rod in the E5, and then Kai and Lila coming out with Chieftains.
Interested to see. We're just going to be using the U range of this German Lymatile Panzer or what?
I don't know. Be interesting to see. That thing has a very interesting turret design.
Oh yeah, I like the you give it the gun depression, the top of the turret, the gun is built into the turret.
Yep, it's an oscillating turret where the cannon actually. Let me see if I can get to it. We get too crazy here. There we go.
Looking little tank.
Yep. So there you see the
There
cannon.
you can see it. Open
Yep.
up.
Cannon itself is on an oscillating turret where it separates itself. So that turret is actually split into two. As you see there, getting really good gun depression. You see the breach coming up and out of the turret itself. A definitely interesting prototype type scenario out of that Remnants. I can't say it right now.
Let's see. I wouldn't want to be the one trying to load that cannon. That's all I gotta know.
Yeah,
I don't think safety was.
breach-
I don't think safety was in mind for building the tank.
I'd have to look into that and see if that ran the bagless like the Brits, where they ran a shellless.
Okay. Oh, are you watching the
Yep.
boost that Dola's doing?
Yep. Dola gets
Well
the boost.
done by Dola.
So I don't always condone it, but it's one of those things. It's in the game, so. But use
You
it
can
to-
tell he's practiced that. I mean, he
Yep.
did that almost flawlessly.
Well, he's spotting up everybody. He hasn't been detected yet, but there we go.
Oh, with that gun depression up there? Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be bad.
Well, actually, the funny thing is, all he did was he's only spotted up that chieftain, so they've. Oh, there. Yeah. Okay, there you're starting to spot him.
I mean, the German one, the cat. That's what it's all about. The thing is blind as a bat almost, if I'm remembering right.
Oh, is it?
Either
Oh, so he doesn't have very good spotting range. He just has the.
no, but it does. It has some speed and stuff like that. All right, so there we go. Now, guy getting shot in the back, they're going to have a hard time spotting him up there. The camouflage rating is really good on that German, though. Guy's informing the rest of his team they're up on the boost spot. So that effectively gets rid of that campy zone and forces those guys to go lower. To get underneath the cannon.
This is definitely a PC strategy being implemented into consoles, which you don't see very often anymore.
Try not to show boost spots too much on stream, so I'm kind of fanning out across the way.
Yeah.
Well, it does get spotted up finally, but he can just duck down.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's just punishing that chieftain.
Yeah. And so they elected to push. They look leading the push in Chieftain. Gas now Amaract from Dola. But yeah, in this scenario, you're getting cross-shotted from all the place. But oh man, look at that focus fire.
Yeah. Yeah, Boxhound, Capnelli, they're just stacked up there. They're protecting. So Capnelli needs to swap out.
Yep, swap out. Blackout goes down.
He's not swapping out. He kept pushing his way through. Boxhound was trying to protect him, but that's unfortunately one mistake Chiefs have made on this one. But it's a minor one compared to what they're able to do.
And arrow that's left here is Noob.
A light tank doing 3,200 damage.
There it is. Chiefs taking the win. That wraps up this series. 3-1. You want to go down the damage really fast, Omega?
Yep. Silva running out. Unfortunately, their TVP came up with donuts along with the E5. Both came up with donuts. You have the Chieftain, the Bat Chat, unfortunately under 1,000. Layla pulling out 2K along with Noob. And then you have Iron X in the IS-7 only able to pull out 1,300. Where on Chief's side, the only tank going down, Capnality doing 1,500 as IS-7. The Bat Chat pulling out 1,900. Unfortunately, Dirt Rider, he wasn't able to be as effective, but I think he was just there for support. 19, able to pull out 2,400 along with Difey and Boxhound, both able to pull over 2,000 in their IS-7s. But the king today is that Tier 10 light tank pulling out 3,200 with Dola being super sneaky and just forcing Selva to just abandon every strategy they thought they had on that map.
Very correct. So BD did tell me the German has the best range into the 420 for the vision, but I know I'm trying to remember where it was lacking because I know like on the move tactics was of course the T100 LT. The Sheridan had is top heavy. I know each one had its pluses and minus, and then I guess the Chinese one was just one of those. It's Chinese and it gets abused. All right, so there we go. Up next, Eye for an Eye versus HQ. Super excited with this lineup here. We have a pretty good lineup for everybody. Mix of bronze, silver. Can't wait for a lot of these other teams that have joined in. Big Cheesy, thank you for the follow. You're the man. Welcome to the dark side. I'll get you hooked up with a cookie.
I don't know, you got to try stealing from Smeal. He's been taking all our cookies.
Yes.
He's in them with us.
And if you guys want to check out, I don't know, I was a different blend of music was played. Go check out the community matches last Friday. It was a ball. And then the community matches before that was a ball. We've been having a lot of fun with the community doing these community matches. So trying to get out there and getting you guys. I think we rotated out quite a few people on.
Oh, sorry, Hells.
Oh, look at that! Omega kicked me.
I know.
It happens.
Unfortunately, 19 left the room as I was trying to kick him, and it switched right to your name.
It's okay. I totally understand.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be the first or last time I got kicked from a room.
So, Eye for an Eye is ranked 9th, and HQ is 12th.
Yeah, and for the Chiefs versus Selva match, that's going to be some good points. So one team does get the get awarded the.
Selva's.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Selva's 3rd, and Chiefs were 5th. So, yeah, so the lower seed won this time.
We'll notate that in the notes. So everybody gets all of their bonus points put into their tallies. Here with HQ versus Eye for an Eye, different standing would be 4.5 point difference between Eye for an Eye and HQ. So let's see if HQ can cut that distance up. And then with Selva, there was only actually a 1 point difference. Sorry, a 1.5 difference, and they made that up in the bonuses. So I see some changes going on in that ranking also. So, and in the middle of that is DP. Looks like they're slowly starting to fill up the room.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a full room tonight.
All right, so how about this, guys, for you? Hashtag Chief. Hashtag Chief. CHF. And we'll get you hooked up with the code as soon as we get back. So we're just going to take a couple moment pause while we get everybody sorted up in the room, get everything decided. So we'll be right back in just a matter of moments. Mega Table.
Yep.
So we're gonna see how HQ kind of newly into the silver division, going against the seasoned silver division eye for an eye unit. Um, so let's see how they're gonna mix this up just a little bit.
Yeah, both teams coming out very strong. I like seeing this many people show up.
Monroe coming in. Wargaming should give you guys codes for the winning team and MVP. We don't get a whole lot of codes from them. I don't know what's going on. We've been trying to get in contact with Wargaming, but we'll press on. Hell or high water, you guys will get codes.
Of course you do, Creamy.
Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. Had to readjust. Boy, both teams pushing the limits on of the match. 3, 6, 9, 11.
Yep.
Wow, coming to the very limit. Love it. That shows some dedication, man. That shows some serious.
I like when they have more than enough people showing up. It just shows like the team's all in. I know on a lot of other teams, they have players from across the world. That's what makes this so more unique than a lot of games is that, we got players from all across the world playing. And a lot of these people in the European time zones are making sacrifices, and I give them so much props for coming out because it is wee hours in the morning for them right now. Upwards of 8-9 hours difference right now for them.
Well, yeah, over towards Poland, Russia, stuff like that. So right now in the UK, it's plus 5 hours, depending on the time of the year. But right now it is plus 5 hours. And then so moving forward from there, the French teams, the German teams, the time starts adding up. So we're heading into the very beginning launches. So at 8 p.m. hour Eastern. So this would be putting it 1 a.m.
Yeah.
over there on the
So,
UK, in the Isles.
Yeah, so my math was right because I am again 3 hours. I'm on the West Coast here, so for me it's only 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock somewhere.
And essentially, that's why we run Wednesday Night Fights the way it is. 7 o'clock. It's able to a lot of the more of the European teams are able to come out on the stream, and then at the 8 p.m. hour, you start getting the East Coast checking in. Everybody's getting settled in for their time zone. Some Central times it'd be 7 o'clock, and then at the 9 p.m. hour, time just starts rotating out. That's starting to become prime time West Coast time. And then, of course, the 10 p.m. hour, a little late for some of the East Coasters, but over on the West Coast side of the world, man, it's just in time, perfect time for people to come out. All right, both teams
Yeah,
being picked here.
by the time the end of the stream's over, it's 10 o'clock for me.
Yeah, we get done late. It's Mondays are our long day. Well, actually, Fridays turn into our log days now. HQ rolling out here with trio of Bat Chats. So, Checker, Slice, Chroma, all in Bat Chats. Cheesy, Rez, and Darkness, all in Chieftains. And then Foxes and Fools in the 113.
And then we have Dissolution 187 in his Bat Chat, along with Driving Me Nuts and the team leader HK in their Bat Chats. Then you have I don't know what's
Quinto.
How do you put
Quinto.
Quinto and Diddy in their IS7s, and then you have Creamy Puppet and Hiding in their Chief.
All right, so
There we go.
first match out of the gates here on Murrow. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Boogity boogity, let's do some tanking. And I'm going to be giving away that code giveaway. Give me just a few moments, and I'll spin the wheel on see who won that one. Yet again, that was hashtag Chief CHF. You're qualified to get into the drawing for that code.
Okay, let's see. Just to see what they're going to do with this 113. See if the 113 can do what say an IS7 could have done. Just a little bit quicker than IS7, but less angling of armor.
So yeah, with that 113, you can teach an old dog do tricks. Been running some matches with Omega, teaching him tips and tricks on how to efficiently get rid of a 113.
Yeah, me being the 113, I didn't know that little hatch there to the, on the driver's side, I guess, to the left or right of that machine gun is paper thin, and gun hold down does not work in a 113.
So let's see here, Bat Chats. Pushing on down that 8-9 line. HQ rotating in on its, kind of pulling themselves in. Ooh, Beggar getting a tap there. Nice little love tap. Bolt Dissolution. What is it? Dissolution and HK bolt on reloads? No, just Dissolution. It was a little optical illusion. Yeah, that 113.
The way he's angled, if one of those chieftains puts a shot into the front end, the way he's angled, that's like instant ammo rack.
But at the same time, right about here, that big giant upper plate. Here we go. Let's see how they're going to roll this out. We're up close and personal with this action. Double taps. Focus fire a little off a little bit there on the eye for an IX side. And the push continues.
Big Slice
Hiding.
getting in, around, and circling them.
Nice focus fire into the hiding.
HQ noticed that overmatch and have taken full-on advantage of it.
Creamy's puppet trying to do what he can in the back. Quinto going down. Rez got set on fire there, but his automatic fire extinguisher did relieve it. But here comes the Bat Chats of Eye for an Eye X coming in.
Yeah, there were
Bat
just
Chat
too many
actually
targets.
did a ramp over Foxes and Fools, caused 600 damage to himself, and tracked
Wow.
himself. So Big Cheesy was right there to start mopping it up. Creamy's still flinging
Creamy's
rounds
taking care of
downfield.
himself. Yeah, Creamy's taking care of himself and putting some damage out.
Chroma's almost
Chrome is about to
reloaded.
be
Oh,
reloaded.
Yep, and the Foxes and Fools does get ammo racked. So I'm wondering if he did repair. Nope, he did save that repair kit for that ammo rack. Creamy's going down. Disillusion's on a reload. Drive Me Nuts also still on a reload. And here comes the Bad Chats of HQ again. Big Cheesy doing a great shot into Driving Me Nuts. Actually, I have my. I'm gonna flip this up. There we go. All right, Disillusion's going down. HQ winning
Well
the first
played
one
by
out.
HQ.
I mean, but yet again, I mean, the Eye for an Eye definitely was flinging some damage that way as we go down this damage pool. So Diddy and Quinto were the only ones that really, but they got really singled out relatively quickly off that push. Both doing under 1,000. Hiding was third in line to get taken care of. 1106. I think he was third. Better he was first than the other three. Anyway, those three right there got lit up early. Creamy though coming out with a 2203, trying to dump as many rounds downfield as he could. Disillusion coming in with a 2580, HK with a 1305, and Drive Me Nuts with 2K. Over on the HQ side, Beggar coming in with a 1401 and a kill. Darkness 1221. Rez only coming in with 2 kills and 772. Foxes and Fools in his 113, 2 kills, 3455. Chroma 1 kill, 2809. And Big Slice with a kill, and I'll give you 2500 on that one. And Big Cheesy with 2451. Great job, guys. We're going to switch sides, and we're going to get ready for the next round. All right, the winner. BD409, give me a love tap. I'll give you a little love tap there, BD. Duke Savage there in the Twitch chat. Yep, just past 1 a.m. here in Ireland. Bringing in the Isles love. All right, so here we go. Spinning the wheel.
Toby, what are you doing in here, Toby?
Congratulations to. You can say this. Okay, so it's either I'm the real Maya, or it's I'm their Al whatever. But yeah, any which way. I'm there. You're the winner. Send me a whisper, and I'll get you hooked up with 7 days of premium and garage slots. Super excited to see a lot of new faces out there, and also some of the old ones. Let's see, DG Darkness. Let's go DG Darkness. So Desert Storm rooting on Darkness there. Tan's coming in. Wargaming gives you the codes to give away here though, right? Yeah, the codes I give away, I get a set little list. that I get to throw, to throw out to all of you, followers, some of the tankers, for you guys and the general public. They just don't really give me any hookup prizes for the MVPs and stuff like that just quite yet, or if they ever plan on doing it. I do not know. Right now, I do know that Wargaming is busy with the WCL guys. The WCL special event coming out February 24th. So open registration, you can, it will hold up to 256 teams. All right, sir, do you want to... I'll go down for I for Night this time. Disillusion, Drive Me Nuts, and HKL and Bad Chats, Reaper, Cowboy, and IS-7s, Rain Man, and Shooter, and Chieftains.
Toxalicious in his E4. You have my Opic in his Bat Chat along with Big Slice and Chroma. And then you have Big Cheesy and late Wraith in the Chieftains. And then you have Foxus and Fools in the 113 again. Sorry.
Alrighty, sounds great.
I'm not good at some of these names.
That's okay. Took me a little bit.
Gamer tags.
Took me hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of games streaming to actually finally get down and how to pronounce some of these names, and some I don't. Some I slaughter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I am great. How you doing, buddy? He's saying hello to you to their Omega.
Hey, great. Looking forward to you guys' game tonight.
Let's see how everybody's gonna do it this time to it. 113 is such a sexy tank, though. I like the look, that big giant. The only thing I never liked, of course, is the big giant mud, the water and mud flap type thing right there. That's a lot of people wonder why they put big giant boards in the way right there. Well, kind of helps on the splash when they dip down into the water at a high speed or raid. So it actually kind of helps the driver keep his monocles clear so he can drive. And then some tanks like the Chieftain, the IS-7, they have little windshield wipers on the on those.
Yeah, the 121 has the same thing. I mean, the 121 almost looks just like the 113, just medium version. The 121 is a medium tank that thinks it's a heavy tank, the gun size,
All right, Eye for an Eye, yet again re-electing not to go out to Magical Forest. So this time on the HQ side, only one tank going out far right. That person just going to be probably an annoyance right there. Keep everybody spotted and keep the information flowing to their caller.
Yeah, Eye for an Eye definitely
Go for it.
learning from the overmatch that they suffered last game. So
Shooter and Big Cheesy exchanging rounds back and forth. Right now, Big Cheesy is winning that affair. Shooter losing about 400 hit points. Murphy Mahler up there, up in the house. Murphy, get a hold of me.
yeah, I didn't realize how big that Commander's Hatch on the Chieftain is and how much of a weak point it is till just recently. I've been noticing it and just carrying through Chieftains have been trying to go hold down. Kind of like an IS E5s. It's not quite as big, but
Yeah, it's a little bit more, slender, just not so bulbous. But a lot of information that can be taken up there from that Commander's Hatch. So a lot of viewing. I do want to give a big giant shout out to Bat Chats and also to Skyhawk. Both have became new moderators for the Wednesday night fights. They are now in training for all of that. So here soon they would be coming to your off-stream matches near you. Disillusion's taking a shot there from Big Cheesy. Disillusion's coming around. Let's see. Oh, they're calling for the push.
Yeah, because Chroma really doesn't have any shots because of how Eye for an Eye's situated. He's basically not able to do anything out there.
Wraith is going to get some. Oh, misses a clutch shot on the side of Disillusions. Disillusions coming in now. Oh, he's going to run into the 113.
Uh-oh.
476 damage just from the accidental ram. Driving me nuts getting Amarak to take it out quickly. HK now dumping his clip into the 113. But at the same time, the other Batch Hats are now quickly. There goes the top of a HK with an ammo rack.
Yeah, that 113 can put out around every 8.5, 9 seconds with fully. So it's not anything to take for granted on how fast you can put out those 400 damage shots.
Toxilla's back here in his E4, putting in some work. I'm guessing Rain Man's going to come up next. There it is. A nice roll of 917, but he does take a couple hits from the Chieftains 9-7s. So, Wraith,
Rain
here
Man,
comes Big Slice coming in. He's going to be, getting focused out by Big Slice, Chroma, and looks like Beggar working on Reaper. What else you see in there, Omega?
yeah, Reaper's just going down. Eye for an Eye's tanks are kind of just in this graveyard, trying to stay hold down, but it's just unfortunately they're just getting picked off from all sides. These Batch Hats are just swarming in, and with the Chieftain and the E4 sitting out on the outside, it's just
Still picks up the last kill there.
inevitable.
After all the Batch Hats ran out
E4,
of ammo.
yeah, they got an E4 to back them up. Great
Go down the
damage
damage
spread by.
again.
Great damage spread on both sides. It's just unfortunately Eye for an Eye wasn't able to get all the shots in. We had 3 tanks under 1,000 damage. Then you have Disillusion breaking exactly a grand in his Bat Chat. HK 1,400, and then Reaper of Souls 1,000. So nobody even able to get past 1,500 for Eye for an Eye, unfortunately. On the other hand, HQ, you have Big Cheesy pulling 1,200 in his Chieftain. But then everybody else doing roughly about 2,000. The top 2 damage dealers, though, is Big Slice and his Bat Chat doing 2,700, along with Foxy of Fools doing 2,700, but 600 of that, like Hell pointed out, was somebody just ramming him. So great damage spread. Almost everybody doing over 2K, and that's what gets you the win.
Yes, sir.
Now we are on to Himmelsdorf Night.
So everybody's been kind of selecting their tanks and doing everything, with the new MOE system. And I'm like, I have not played my 268 in a long time, and I really didn't see a whole lot of people rolling in it. So I'm like, hey, let's try to get some marks on the 268. Why not? So started doing that. Not too bad. It took some growing pains for the first few matches, didn't it, Omega?
Yeah, you had some great games though. You had a couple 6K, a 7,000 damage one. We got to pick on Weasel and the Poppers a little bit, focusing in Weasel out, if Weasel's watching. Yes, we did notice you and we did focus you for a reason. Unfortunately, the rest of our team melted around us. So.
Yeah. Last one standing at a 268, taking that was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, you got circled to death by one of the poppers, didn't you?
Yeah, and the light take. But yet again, I had my butt up against, so I was still taking down tanks at the same time he was trying to circle me. But that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
We had definitely a blast. I know I ended up playing until almost 6 a.m. I just couldn't get to sleep last night.
Yeah, that's about when I got off. I got off about 3 o'clock. Yes, 3 or 2. So yeah, you, me, Wits, we had a long session last night.
Yeah, we did.
And Silent. I'm not forgetting you, Silent, if you're watching. Yeah, some great games where we rolled, and some other games that just didn't go our way. The average night of tanking. Unlike some of those
Win
Friday night
fabulous,
sessions we've had where we do 27 straight wins.
All right. So both teams not picking it up. Himmelsdorf tonight. This became a huge, giant fan favorite, and also a huge a favorite to a lot of these teams. So I was checking out the WNF server this morning. I couldn't really get to much sleep. So fire up Wednesday night fights, and all I see is picture after picture after picture of bacon. I wasn't really hungry. And then for some reason there was like 22 different pictures of bacon. And
I like the bacon armor one.
bacon armor. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
The suit of bacon armor.
So yeah, the guys from coming in. Oh, Team Locky signed in for Beast. Oh wow, huge pickup for Beast. Go Lonky, go Lonky.
Beast has been doing some secret covert recruiting.
Yes, he has. So yeah, the Team Beast versus Team Dirk. Looks like Enraged Tanker. Bad Chats is Team Dirk. Big Slice is Murphy Mahler. He's on Team Dirk. Skyhawk's Team Dirk. So this is going to be a huge. And then the winner. The great thing is the winner of these ones get to go against the reigning and defending champion, which is going to be interesting. If Beast wins it, he's going to have to leave Team Hell to work on his own team. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think that's going to be interesting. Who's going to pick between you two,
Yeah, Team Hell's
or
team.
even Dirk's team?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that were on your team are on Dirk's team too. So
Yeah,
but it looks like our teams are ready to go here. I'll go down eye for an eye.
sports, sir.
Dissolution and Shooter both playing in their bat chats. You have Creamy Puppet, Driving Me Nuts, and Itty in their IS7s, and then you have Reaper of Souls and HK in their 57 heavies.
All right, over on the HQ side here really fast. Beggar coming out with the Bat Chat. Big Slice, Toxilus, IS7s. Big Cheesy, 57 Heavy. Wraith in the Kronzwagen. Foxes and Fools and Chroma both in 113s. Hashtag WNF. Hashtag WNF. We'll get you hooked up. I'm going to give you some free premium time. Hashtag WNF.
Have you ever had the cookies from Hardee's or Carl's Jr.'s?
I could say yes, but now you got to hear this out though. Those cookies were back in 1995, 96. So I mean,
Oh wow!
yeah, it's been like 20 some years since I've had a cookie from there.
Oh. They don't. Do you not have any over where you're at?
No, it was just one of those. I never really ate a Hardee's up in Cheyenne.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. Hardee's.
I have to recommend Hardee's or Carl's Jr.'s cookies.
Yeah, in Cheyenne it was Carl's Jr. And the only really reason I would go to there was the mushroom and Swiss burger. I loved the mushroom and Swiss burger. That was actually my first job ever. Was working for Hardee's, and they swapped over to Carlos Jr. and changed up the menu and
Yeah,
well, it was in high
that's one of
school.
that was the only time I ever worked in fast food was actually Hardee's. And
Okay, so
that's how I
last
gained all
time-
my weight was from my breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, we got some action already going in here. Chroma, the bat chats of Shooter and Disillusion. I do not think they expected this
Last
push
time we
in
saw something like this,
Disillusion.
the team went
Disillusion
low.
just
They
got
got capped out. If the other team would just keep going.
Yeah, they just need to keep going.
Shooter,
but
what are you doing? Get out of there.
Shooter. Well, Shooter,
Yep.
he didn't have any way to go.
Honestly, he could have ducked in and around. He
Oh,
was trying to look
unfortunately,
for the little hidey hole.
yeah.
Well, we're gonna fight low.
Unfortunately, yeah, I would have pushed up to the top, pushed that IS-7 up there or something. I don't know. They're at but they do have a good hold down spot to protect themselves right now. So
They are
see what,
surrounded. This is gonna be
iPhone I can
interesting.
do.
All collected into one grid, and HQ is able to completely come out
Oh.
and surround them here.
Chroma's using his speed of that 113 to again use that big gun, and HK is going to take a big shot here. HK is not even looking. Oh no, goes into the back of Diddy.
There you go. Get rid of that. Wraith coming around with the Kronvog. Creamy pushing, but driving me nuts. Interesting call
Oh,
here.
unfortunately.
So they're going on
Yeah,
to... Interesting play by Ifer and IX here.
Crossing the middle of that field with that bat chat just.
I think Shooter was
Was
trying to
able
look for that
to
little
punish.
hidey hole that you can get into back there, but it was too little too
Yeah.
late trying to get out of there. Honestly, Ifer and I should have just kept going. They should have never stopped. They should have never
Yeah.
turned on the 8 line. They should have just kept going up
Yeah.
top. They could have made it
Okay,
up
yeah,
there.
and use the top of the hill and have high ground and just try to cap it out and put a tank to put 3 on the cap and 1 on the top of the hill to prevent them from coming and roadblock it. That was
Yeah.
well blitz play by HQ. HQ just blitzed them, and Shooter and Disillusion did. I feel bad for him. Disillusion only getting 1 shot out. Shooter.
All right, coming down here really fast. HQ rolling out, getting that victory over on the Ifer and I side. Just not much going on. Reaper Souls coming up with the 25-19. HK coming up with the 12-01. Over on the HQ side, it was business as usual. Coming in there, Wraith with 1163, Big Slice with 1826. And then the numbers are just going to climb. Beggar's going to be up there with the 1600. And then Toxilus 2190, Big Cheesy 2861 with 3 kills. Boxes and Fools coming in with 2384. And then Chroma and his 113, 2 kills, 3240. So mega bonus points coming in for HQ. So that was a 3-and-out victory. Then also the 1.5 for defeating the team above them. So Omega put on the notes. So 3-and-out. Higher team beat. Maximum. Wow, yeah, they got the maximum allotted amount of stuff to be able to be joined as long as going against the same division teams. So wow, great job going out to HQ.
Yeah.
Definitely getting definitely punished.
Yeah, that blitz play was just unreal.
Beast has joined us. How you doing, sir?
Very good, very good. A little bit late to the party, but I am here.
Yeah, you just missed the Himmelsdorf HQ just blitzing right down the middle on eye for an eye.
Nice. Very good, very good, very good. I have a special small commentator tonight. Oh, we got Murphy. What's up? How you doing tonight, Murphy?
Murphy.
Not too bad. How about yourselves?
Good. Not gonna lie, Murphy. A little disappointed that you designated for Team Dirt, but we can look past it.
They had the cookies.
Well, it's understandable. I apologize. We have a corn dog machine, but it is broke down right now. Corn dog vendor is on the way to fix it, so just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, I'm down with corn dog all day long.
Yeah, I had an advantage. My dad growing up back in the days when they still had, a lot of the circuses and the fairs and stuff. That's what he did as a small kid, and he brought that. That's probably another reason why I'm as big as I am. 'Cause my dad made homemade corn dogs growing up.
That sounds like the best thing ever. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I would be like 800 pounds. I am great. Give me a message, buddy. You win the code, so you're the only one that actually caught it. Great. Give me a shout. Give me either Discord or up on Twitch. Give me a shout out. We'll get you hooked up with some code. Free preemie. So,
All right.
we've got in here, Danji, how you doing?
I'm all right.
And it was Chiefs took the first match of the night was 3-1 against Silver, right?
Very correct.
Yeah. Very
Wow.
dirty play in the end. Very sneaky play by Chiefs and just decimating on steps.
I've seen Chiefs been making a little bit of improvement, stuff like that here lately. I like that.
Yeah, Dola pulled out a 3,300 game in his Ramatil light tank on steps to finish out tonight. And then what do we have? A 6K game by Rated M.
Yep, first game out actually for comp. First time
Yeah.
ever coming out live on stream. First time for that gentleman, and coming out with a 6K damage game with 6K, and then backing up with another 3K game. Out of a first time anchor. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Getting the good cross shots going on. So, up next, PK Podium. Up next. All right, we'll get some little bit of music going for you guys. For just a little, and then I'm just gonna step away for just a moment. And got some conversation street going on. So stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. Up next with these two great teams, you're going to be joined in here with Murphy Mahler, East Patangi, joining us here. We'll be back. Alrighty, guys, we're back. Opening up the party here.
The message from Shooter
There we
going,
go.
that was rough.
So just a rough a rough little bit of points jostling that I'm doing in the brain and on the paper here, guys. With that win that HQ just did, you look at some of the numbers. Punching them in. So HQ is going to overtake EGA 12 hands, IFER and IX, and is knocking on. So they're going to go from 12th place almost all the way up into possible 8th or 7th place. They will be shy of just rough preliminaries of. I'm still updating the scores from everybody from Clan Wars, which the gold division is blowing up, guys. As we were discussing kind of off stream here, the gold division with NFTG coming back in a huge fashion like they did. So they're going to be looking to moving up. Fame also going to be moving up. It looks like Savage will be falling down and Panda would be falling down, and then NB could be also sliding down. So we could have a top 5 change up in the gold division, and then in the silver division, we got to guarantee Chief is moving up. Chief is at least moving up 1 or 2 spots, overtaking DP in there. And then here we're going to have Odium come out, which are unranked, going against BK. BK right now in the 14th position, but also the bronze division has a lot of matches that I need to input. The bronze division is still up for grabs. Phoenix is going to be probably, it's going to be interesting. ODB's on the threshold. OWS is on the threshold. We're going to be looking at some new silver division teams coming in with the likelihood of Phoenix and then Jur 82. And then also TD looking at it also. So, wow, a lot of jostling and everything. So, great job going on tonight. As I said, code time. So we're going to do, like I said, the 12v12 120 format is going to be coming out. Team Beast versus Team Dirk.
Go Team Beast.
Yep, and that's my thing. That's my take. I love Dirk, but guess what?
Go Team Dirk. Go Team Dirk.
Oh, no.
Murphy's part of Team Dirk.
Wow.
But Hells is going to be throwing out hashtag Team Beast. Hashtag Team
Oh,
Beast.
yeah.
I'd like to see it into the as Team Hells is the reigning and defending champion. I would like to see it Team Beast versus Team Hells for that matchup, and then I would like to see who's going to come in between Team Dirk and Team Beaver to round out into third, and then we'll have some more of these special edition 12v12 120 format. We're going to have more. So hashtag
I love it.
Hashtag Team Beast will get you hooked up with some premium time. Premium time coming out.
Nice. Everybody can use
I
some
don't even
premium
want to type
time.
that in.
Oh, man. We got haters already. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I just see, interesting. Once it does come down to Team Hells versus whoever wins this, it's just, just a jostling of recruiting members and see who was originally on Team Hells, if they jump or they stay.
It's going to be interesting because if you had Team Hells move over to Team Beast, that could make for an interesting matchup between.
Wait, I have a question for you. Wait, because Beast really can't play with his team. He's just the owner, right? Like you were?
No, this time round, because
Oh.
it's a little bit
'Cause-
more open. It's the ability
Okay.
of me.
'Cause I
me
was
playing
thinking-
was slim to nil. So what we would have
Yeah.
to do would be, but with this new go round, Beast and Dirk are allowed to play on their teams. So
Oh yeah.
Okay.
let's
No,
see
because
here.
what I was thinking would have been an interesting dynamic is Beast had to stay on Team's Hells, and if Beast team won, he'd have to play against his own team. And if he only
Right.
won,
For
he's
real.
a player of the other.
Yeah, I mean that could. Oh no, that's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. Would Beast sabotage his own team to come play on Team Hells, or would he be? But yet again, we're counting out Team Dirk, so I can't count out Team Dirk. He has a
Oh
lot
no,
of
I'm
great
not
guys
counting out
coming
Dirk.
out. I mean Murphy, Skyhawk. The list is growing,
Wait.
and it's growing quickly. Dirk was
Didn't-
like, "No one's going to come play for me." Yeah.
But wait, didn't Murphy play for your team?
No, he played Beaver.
Oh well, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Very
I
cool.
think there's gonna be a lot of the probably not a full lineup of Team Beaver versus Team Hellcat between Team Beast and Team Dirk, but I would imagine probably about let's say maybe 60 to 75% of the rosters will probably be seen in these matches. I've got a couple of people that I've personally asked to come in. They did get commitments for both Beaver and Lonky. So we're gonna win. And I think I also got a commit out of Little Miss Ray Sunshine. So yeah, we're stacked.
Oh yeah, Beaver didn't get a play on his own team, did he? So.
Ooh, but Beaver gets to play this time round, so that or he's gonna come in and commentate with me. Let's see here. We got some questions going out there. Haphazard Set, how you doing? I played against you yesterday. Me and Omega, actually. You were on the unfortunate side of a 268 shot for like, what is a high roll of like 1199 out of my 268. So it's kind of hard to say that tank can't be trolly. That thing is a pain in the butt. If you don't, you got to watch what you do in that tank, because if not, you're going to get punished a lot. That thing is definitely. Only reason I'm playing it also, I mean, yeah, for the MOEs, but also I want to get the feel back, because I haven't grinded the TD line in like forever. So might as well
Yeah,
use something
with the
with
TD
very-
line coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly, and might as well run that TD line with the most narrowest gun arc in there, between that and the Object 263. So everybody's gonna be staring at my controller DC, because I've been busy just to catch everybody. So Panda,
Yeah, the Tier 9 looks like the gem of the lineup from what I've been seeing.
I'm pretty excited. Something new.
Faster reload, big hitting gun, just no armor, so it's like a cross between a French tank and a Russian tank.
See here, what other go? So we got some people out there rooting for BK. Rez rooting for BK. Joker out there rooting for BK. It looked like Magic is rooting for BK. But yet again, Odium is a new team. So yet again, hashtag Team Beast. Hashtag Team Beast will get you hooked up with some codes. After this first match, we will get that drawing underway. Hey, Darts is up in there. As you see, also Patanji up in the house. Patanji's actually also here live with you guys in the commentating booth.
He's pulling Dexter. He's in the background, being quiet.
I didn't know if you
Yes,
wanted me
sir.
to say something.
I'm in, man.
I didn't know if you were
Give me
talking
a
to
hard
me or
time.
not.
Being
I
quiet.
think we're good. I think we're
Yeah.
good.
It's one of those things. If you don't chime in, you get treated like Dex, like the little redheaded step.
I didn't want you to hear my stupid dog and my stepbrother yelling at him, so I didn't want you to hear that.
Shut up. Do we have a ETA on PK right now? Looks like there are a few people short, and my guys Odium, they're in here ready to rock.
I am
Little,
pinging them.
Little friendly wager. I'm always a man of the underdog, so I have friendly wager with Rez right now. 10 push-ups on Odium to win this one. So
Is there going to be video
Well-
proof of this one?
I don't think there is, but I'm pretty good about that.
So Haphazard just reset me. He said I was in my IS-7. I am not a good IS-7 driver.
Come play with us.
It is kind of funny talking with a lot of the people from NP. That team is so torn. IS-7, no IS-7. You have 90% of the team that hates IS-7s, but a caller that loves the IS-7. So, hashtag team from Haphazard, weirdo.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
I actually had a
That's a
record
love-hate
game.
relationship with the IS-7.
I had a record game with my IS-7. What was that? I think you were actually in the party. Me and Omega's been doing some crazy stuff. I mean,
Yeah, I tried. I apologize to my team on one. I was in my 113, and I tried lawn darting Death from Above a waffle, and he moved at the last second. I was going for footage for nice little things, but don't recommend it.
I was, I had a trio, and I took the pictures of them. I had 7.
I know we had that
back-to-back
one game
games.
with
Yeah, I had 6K.
that one
7K.
game with you and me where we just triple tapped PvP for like 1200 damage. He must have thought a Death Star hit him rather than just all three of us hitting him at once. It was, we didn't know who hit for what damage. It was like, poof, he's gone. Where'd he go?
There we go. Couple
Or,
more from BK.
Or there's
trick
that.
one.
Where's there? There was always that good footage of you Beast pushing Chico Loco up the wall. In his 105.
Let's see.
Oh,
That was
sweet.
pretty good. That was pretty good.
And then I took
Oh,
another
perfect timing. They all show up at 6 o'clock.
All right.
Now, have you mentioned anything about the war chest for today? The special lot.
Oh yeah, go out and get your
Oh.
victories. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
guys.
it is true.
ex-
It is true. You can get a premium tank. Silent from Nightmare, while me, Wits, and Hills only got like 100, 200k in premium time. Silent got a Boilermaker.
Yeah, there has been.
I saw someone get a year premium on a
Wow.
post I saw.
Yeah, there was a guy during the first battle chest that did pull a tier 8 premium out of one of those war chests too. I personally pulled a T14 the first time. After my
First
win
time?
today, whenever you
Is it
could
every
earn
day?
up to. Well, I mean, they had whenever it ran the first time. This is the second time that it's ran. The
Oh,
first
okay.
time that it ran, you could save up all your chest, and then if you earned like 5 in a day, then you got an extra 3 or something to that effect.
Oh yeah, that
And I
one.
actually-
yeah, I didn't get
yeah, I-
anything out of that.
I pulled a T14 out of one of those chests, so
Okay.
Let's
a lot of
see,
guys
early pass.
pulled Chinukais.
Red's sending out some information to everybody. I don't know why he would do this, but don't set the quality to 160p unless you want to watch boxes moving around on the screen. Well, don't do that. Crank up that resolution. Set it at all the way up, 1080p. YouTube, it does give you the chance, crank that at the maximum amount, because if your internet can handle it, my stream will guarantee give you the best picture quality. Even in the high
What
def.
format is this match?
770.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Last I knew, 7-7.
All right.
No, it's 761.
Oh, it's 761. Ooh.
Awesome. Okay.
I haven't seen a 761 match in a while. Always.
Looks like BK does have 7 tanks, so get Odium all set up, kick the randoms, and I think we can get ready to launch this thing.
Bone Killer sending me a party invite. Man, I'm on stream.
Alrighty.
Sorry, Murphy. Second time that happened.
I think he kicked one of the BK guys too.
Yeah.
He cooked me.
Well,
he
I go
kicked
to
me
kick a
earlier.
random. I go to kick a random, and all of a sudden they leave as I'm hitting that L button, and
Mm-hmm. That's how it goes.
well,
There we go.
or he's on team, or
Wow.
some muscle there.
Rez got a free
Very interesting.
Tier 5 German medium out of it.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I heard the jealousy in Hell's voice last night because he's never gotten a Boilermaker.
I've never even had a Boilermaker.
Oh, Rove dropped it. Okay. Somebody from BK just dropped again.
Let's see, what
Did he? I didn't kick
out there. Murphy's out there, hashtag Team Murphy. Crazy, man. So a lot of things coming down the line for Wednesday night fights. So definitely go check it out. The Wounded Warrior Project tournament. It's coming soon. Remember, a lot of teams have signed up for it already. If you are interested to get your team signed up, you can get to their Discord, or the Wounded Warrior Discord, through the Wednesday night fights. Go into the Wounded Warrior channel there, category on Wednesday night fights. Click on it. Inside there will be the link to get you hooked up to go over to the Wounded Warrior. $10 per player. 10-man team. $100 for per team that goes in. 100% of all the registration fees and everything go into right to the Wounded Warrior. And at the winner of that tournament gets to join us with the TLP staff, the Wednesday night fight staff. You can join us in Chicago at your own expense during a live Wounded Warrior presentation, check presentation ceremony that will also be used for live television, commercials, and also for internet promos. So you can get your name out there on in the public even more here with Wednesday night fights and TLP. So TLP guys have a great thing, and it's all being broadcasted and supported by Wednesday night fights. BK had a lot of people. What happened to all?
Do not know. They had 7 at first.
Yeah, they
One
did.
dropped.
And he came out. He
Oh.
came back and then dropped. But so Patriot coming out and a non-skin Patriot coming out.
Definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Do we need to send a merc in for BK to keep this going?
No mercy.
I'd be happy if they give up the points.
Yeah, if they still
I
go
know-
for points, tank down, and still go with it.
And I know Bacon was mentoring him, but I don't know if that it's still going on at the moment.
Come on, put me in, Coach Hells. I can do this.
No, put me in, coach.
Unfortunately, we're trying to cut down on the mercs. I mean, if they wanted to have, not run for points, yeah, I would have no problem. sliding
Well,
some of you
basically,
guys in.
they'd be giving up all their points to a 3-0 to Odium, and they'd just be playing for fun.
Yep, they They would
Right.
lose. So, yep, Odium would take a huge bonus of that 3-0 victory. So that's up to BK if they elect to, or unless they want to play some tanks down. If they play tanks down, they get a huge bonus.
Yep. It's going, I told them that I'm launching at 10 after. So,
Monkey's up
It
in the
looks like
house.
Odium. Yeah.
when both teams will be playing down if Odium still can pick one more. So,
All right, guess it's taking a little bit longer here. Gonna be doing the spin of the wheel here. Haphazard Set, congratulations, Haphazard Set. Send me a message, buddy. You are the winner of some premium time.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Looks like Odium elected to go ahead and run six against these guys.
I believe they got
Nope.
7. I saw a badge
They
check they
picked-
picked last second.
Oh, they
just
did?
as I hit the start button, they picked their 7th.
Nice.
That
Gives
might
my
take me
boys
down the wire.
a step up right here. Like it. Like it. Great map. Going to be really interesting to see if BK uses any of this mobility they have to go ahead and maybe early run in and try to get some shots into the rear of these E75s before they're able to make it over to that cap area. I do think that if Odium's able to get these 75s to the cap area, then BK's definitely going to be in some serious trouble on this one.
I was
Other
expecting
than-
Conquerors to come out, but not one in this entire game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd prefer Conqueror over an M103.
A Conqueror and some T10s.
See here, riding along with
it-
Breezy from the state of Colorado. He's rocking
Is
that
there any
flag.
difference? Is there any difference between, other than the perma camo, is there actually a difference between the T2065 or the Patriot? Other than perma
No.
camo?
It's just the skin.
I didn't know.
Nice
if there
early
was an
shot right there
extra
by Ralph
bonus.
Randall.
And actually, you know, I need to find out from Wargaming if that skin counts as does give you that 5% camo rating.
Yeah, it does.
I believe it does.
It does. Yeah.
Every pre-skin.
That's why they
premium
like to
tank, though.
charge more. They say that it's like adding an extra 1,000 gold onto your tank if they put the perma camo on.
Well, great experience move right here. BK even being a tank down right here. I'm Great has soaked up a couple shots of damage, but these guys going to go ahead and rotate, leaving all three of these mediums for Odium over here to just keep wondering where they're at and if they're going to push into them. BK definitely going to have a strong overmatch into these heavies moving over towards the cap right now.
Yeah.
I would like to
They're
see
definitely-
BK just create an overmatch and go in, as you said, 6v4.
I do
Definitely.
find it interesting that they're using the 132 light tank over, say some others possibilities.
Now, I'm
I think
Deadpool
the
got himself
54
spotted, so looks like the mediums for Odium, I thought they were moving, but it looks like they're still just staying in the same spot. Okay, they're going to start rotating right now, but a little indecision still over there by
gotta
those guys.
push. You guys got to push, man.
But
Get out
T10
there. Go, BK, go.
Yeah, that T10 needs to push up onto that.
BK's heavies have just stopped, not moving anymore, leaving the T10
Yeah.
out for
Yeah,
himself.
this is a huge mistake here. Utilize this overmatch. You
The
guys
light
know
tank's
you
out
have
in the
it.
middle of an open field.
Yeah, looks like
Okay,
the
now they're
person's
starting to.
2065
Now here
definitely going to
comes
go
the
down
bad
right here.
chat.
Oh, Batchat's moving.
Nice roll right there by DFA Jet Fighter, but little too late. This is showing a little bit of the inexperience of Odium right now, and obviously the veterancy of BK. But Odium's mediums are rotating straight across the field right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, BK has left that T10 out to dry. As soon as these mediums get over here. Unless Odium's going to push on the larger force of BK, thinking that they can push him from behind.
Yeah,
BK's
E50.
rotating
I do
back.
not like how this one E50 has separated himself from the rest of the mediums.
Sure,
Oh.
for sure, for sure. I do
That
not
chat
think that.
of-
Yeah. I'm great. Was just not able to get reloaded right there.
War Sausage. They'd be going down. 132. That WZ
Great
should have
use
been
of
up
that
there.
clip right there.
Yeah. War Sausage is going to about to go down.
Wow,
Ooh,
nice fire right
103
there.
on fire. No
Barbara.
fire extinguisher on the 103.
Ooh, he should not have done that.
That 103 burned half his health down without having an automatic fire extinguisher.
Ram
Yeah,
kill.
the C50s are just going to be able to, wreak havoc on this 103 at this point. E75 coming across into the final tank for BK. And the E50s probably with another ram coming in.
Even being a
Nice
tank
ram.
down, BK definitely put up a fight.
Yeah, 6-3. Nothing to hang your head about. That's 6v7.
Yeah, they really, really, really needed to push.
Yeah.
To take that full-on controlled aggression. The 761 format a little bit different on how you conserve your hit points and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, in all honesty, that should have been an easy 6v4 overmatch, and just wiped it up, and then moved to the utilized their speed that they did have, and waiting for the bat chats to come in, weathered the storm with the hit points, and then just essentially ripped the bat chats apart. But here we go on the damage wide. BK coming out. I am Deadpool with that WZ 132 with one kill. I know this you guys only see 1154, but out of a tier 8 light tank, that's pretty decent, especially in the 761 format. Great, that's not good. You don't want to see your bat chat with only one kill and 418. Something must have happened there.
Yeah, usually the WZ and the bat chat would be flipped.
Yeah, exactly. Bro Rambler coming in with his E50 1189, Breezy with a 1394, Grudgebringer with 1725, and Gatman Jesse with a 1274. Odium over here, Bat Chat coming in with one kill, 1706. Great job. Jet Fighter coming in with the E75, 1856. E26 E5 with 474. E50 coming in with 2 kills, 994. The other E50 of Rebel coming in with 2 kills, 3583. Way to carry it. War Turbo throwing up donuts, and then the Patriot coming out with the 987. I was waiting to see when the Patriot was going to land on the comp scene. Go ahead, boys. Knock it out. I'm going to get everything else set up here on the stream.
Was it early on? Looking at Odium, War Sausage in that bad AP. 6 for 6 for 6. So
Yeah.
one shot fired, over on the other side of the map, the 1-2 line, and then came in and managed to land every shot in his clip. So it's pretty rare
Very efficient.
out of a bad chat for sure. Yeah.
I mean, are the bat chats at this level as effective as the bat chats? At tier 10, I mean, the bat chats
No.
really
would
didn't
think
come
it
out
does.
when we were playing the 761. They were just getting released, so I mean, we were using 120s instead of bat chats. But I mean,
No.
I'm still a proponent of Conkers and T10s.
What would you guys prefer? I mean, if you're going to run the tier 10 lights or mediums, or the tier 9 lights or mediums, what would you prefer? Would you prefer the 1390 or the bad AP?
Bat AP.
1390.
By AP.
That's a
I
How
kind of
many,
like.
how many shots are in the bat? I've never ran the bat AP though.
4.
I mean, how many
Oh,
shots are in the
that
bat?
AP is 6.
Yeah.
Six. So yeah,
And then the
you got 6 to the
4 shots in the
4 and
1390. But the 1390
reload on?
reloads in like 22
20.
seconds or less, I think.
It's
Yeah,
the same
22
reload as the 57.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
stop
vote
on
the
it.
bat AP is what? What's its reload?
33, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's still at 33.
Well, It just the clip out potential of Bat Chat's better than the 1390. I mean, I don't know how many times I've unloaded a full clip into somebody in my 1390, and unfortunately had to run away because one more shot would have done it. But I didn't have the
Yeah.
clip. So I think the clipping out potential is better the AP than a 1390. I like the T10 speed with the Conquer. So that's but I think Hells is the reason why I run that. It's because that's who he drove into us. So it's his fault.
Apparently, we're gonna get to see on the battlefield right here. We got I Am Deadpool in the 1390, and we have Warsuch in that Bat 25 TAP. So. Great.
I'm an iron.
I mean, honestly, here on
Ready
steps,
up again?
the the way I would love to see it. I mean, with the light tanks kind of going to the crappers on the 761 format. So you would throw away. So you would essentially want to run what is a good Tier 7 mobile tank that you would roll in replace of the Bulldog.
Lycan, the auto-loading T71.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
for
would be
sure, for
rolling out
sure.
with that. So I would love on steps.
Nope.
Give me trio of E50s, trio of the Bat Chat APs, and a Lycan. And
Probably, I don't even know if I would go with the trio. Even I would since we have no limits on mediums and heavies now, probably run 4 T10s. Even.
Yeah,
I'd probably go
Lycan
3
seems-
T10s, 1 Conqueror, and 3 E50s.
Lycan unfortunately feels a little sluggish to me lately. I don't know. I have been playing my 132, which is a quick little Chinese.
Uh-oh.
I just like having the mobility, peekaboo factor, spotting factors,
But
and then have those
I'm not
E50s keep their distance.
I'm
Bat
not
Cats
sure if-
coming in for burst.
I'm not sure if BK realized this. They can run 6 Tier 9s.
Yeah, I don't know why they would not, honestly.
They're playing a man down. So they're actually getting bonus points right now playing a man down. So, I mean,
Well, Breezy 4420, you are the man right now because my game has some type of bug at the moment and I am locked into your tank. So, GG's. Let's see how you do, brother.
Grudgebringer from BK is doing a very risky maneuver up on this ridge. Would have liked to see Odium just pop over at G2 and eliminate him early game.
Definitely put in a lot of faith in the speed of that Lycan. Get some
Yeah,
good spots right there. Now, Darkside MVS and Warsaw still have managed to already get all the way around behind. Could have shots into this 103. I don't think they know that
BK
I'm
is very
greatest there, though,
separated right now.
for sure.
I wonder if the 103 is the only heavy tank that he has.
Very
Unfortunately,
possible.
it's definitely not within the.
Oh, Warsaw's
Competitive.
catching that rock. It's like a good focus fire right here by Odium, though, early on.
This is where what BK needs to do is rather than having this 103 spin around in circles, just push one of the tanks. Don't try to defend
Sure.
himself from.
Yeah, they
Bat
need to
Chat.
focus the bat, not the
Just start.
E50.
Well, since the bat's running circles around him,
BK's missing a
It'd
lot of
probably be
shots,
better
so
if
it's
they
just
just
really
went to the-
costing them. Their 1390 went 1 for 4. I
The
don't
only
think
reason
the
why I'd
M103
say the
landed
bat
any.
instead of the E50 is because he was lower on health, so it's easier to kill him quicker.
yeah, it's just
Sure.
unfortunate that 103 was
Oops.
running
Oh,
circles.
a little mix-up
and
right there.
Could not keep up.
Now, that 1390 was loaded a lot quicker. War Sausage was not able to get a second clip off because the 1390's reload. So
Odium
Wow.
now pushing the other flank hard.
Yeah. Need focus fire.
Yeah, their
Yeah,
focus
unfortunately,
fire's
they're
way off. They're
I would have
relying-
liked to see the Lycan jump on the Patriot instead of running back to the E50.
for sure,
like
for sure.
could do some damage to that Patriot.
Nice 446 roll by that E50 into the Lycan.
Lots of missed shots by BK.
All right, there we
Well
go.
played,
Odium.
Taking round 2. Beast, do you want to go down that?
For sure, for sure. I did like the for an unknown clan new to WNF. I did like what I saw out of Odium right there as far as focus fire. On the side of BK, we have I'm Deadpool with 1231, Grudgebringer with 433, Breezy 4420, not able to get it going with donuts across the board. I'm Great in that T10, 1 kill, 1427, Gatman Jesse, 924 damage, and Rogue Randler in that T10, 1755. Over on the side of Odium, we have War Sausage in that bad EP, 857. Only came out with a 653 spread that time. Definitely paid for it. Did not have to reload as well. Dark Side MBS, 3 kills, 4,047 damage. Great work right there out of that E50. Rebel Rider, 1859. War Turbo on his E75, 140. Looks like he got a some type of rain damage or something to that effect. DFA Jet Fighter in his E75, 1 kill, 1080. War Vince in that tier 8 Patriot, 1 kill, 374, and Hairless Mastodon in that Super Pershing, 1 kill, 933 damage.
That'd be scary.
Oh,
That'd be
not-
that'd be the scariest sight in the ever-living world. Okay, so you see a mastodon, and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. But now you see a hairless one, and you're like, that's just nasty.
Man, come on.
The hairless
Yeah.
rat. Actually, that's not a Super Persian.
Oh, the
That's
T2065.
that's the non-skin Patriot.
Okay, okay.
268,
Super
that's
Pershing's
a
the same thing
pretty-
except E4.
Gotcha. My bad.
Well, I know. That's why I started to read it off, and like, because you used to reading the Super Persian as that, and then now they got Americans in these crazy numbered tanks.
Now we're
Odium coming out with a little bit of focus fire there, Hells, but not seeing the good damage spread from a experienced comp team. You know,
Yeah.
definitely a couple tanks standing out, and a couple of tanks that should be producing some damage that just not getting the numbers right now. So
Well, and it was one of those. I mean, they could have. The E75 was engaged in the one T10 instead of focusing out the one that was farther out. That was had a higher HP. Maybe they would have. It worked out in the end. But yeah, I mean, for being a new team coming out, super proud of these guys. They're doing a great job. BK is a seasoned
For sure.
seasoned team, and they're putting up a good fight, being a team down. But now we're going to BK's map on Siegfried Line, where BK actually does do a pretty damn good job. So super psyched about that. Oh, I wanted to inform everybody, so you can crank up your resolution, yes. But Wednesday night fights, with the setup that I do have for you guys, if you do get this hooked up through YouTube, Twitch only does 5.1. But if you are on YouTube through a device, or you say your smart TV, and your smart TV is hooked up to an audio receiver, Wednesday Night Fights does output at 7.1. So you would get complete total surround sound out of watching the stream. So that's up to your choice. If you're an audiophile, you might actually like that. So everything you guys be hearing would be all in high def 7.1 Dolby Digital surround.
awesome. I would like to see BK to take advantage to go ahead and run 6 tier 9s this time though, instead of trying to implement a couple of tier 8s or tier 7.
Yeah, I did let I Am Great know that they can run that. So I mean, I'd say probably their best bet is to run, you know, three Conquerors or two Conquerors, two WZ-111-14s, and two T10s, and just play in the city. I don't know what's your guys' thoughts. The best 6 that they should be running in this map, especially with the cap being right there at E9.
I would probably run the trio of E50s and a trio of T10s and 1.4s for sure right here.
Okay. Yeah, I always forget about the E50s. Were competitive at tier 9. Unlike
Interesting. Lone Kinner sent me, why did the map change? They agreed to airfield.
they did, and then so
Wrong map.
It's alright.
Two teams need to have a quick chat with
It's-
each other.
I'll have to defer to you, Hells, as that's what I thought was airfield on the schedule, but I Am Great asked for Siegfried right at the end of that last match. So.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's one of those things. I forgot. I was out there looking onto the side. So once you agree to once they did agree, if you do pick your airfield, you have to, if you're going to change it, you have to do it before
You have to
the
hour.
match. Hour before
Yeah.
the match. You can't just drop it, because then if you elect to be, to say, hey, we're going to play Airfield War. So it is going to be on Airfield War. They can't do it pre to the match. There has to be some sort of advisement to the other team. To let
Yeah,
them
that's
know,
what I
hey,
thought.
Well, that or at the very least, you know what I mean. If Odium would agree to run Siegfried blind at this point, then I would say it would be okay. But if Odium is wanting airfield, then yeah, you're 100% right, Hills.
all right, so EK running 6-9s. Airfield encounter, give me 2 conks. Get me 2 E50s. Would anybody run the light tank? You'd have 2 more picks left. You pull out the
No.
T10 and a light, or a T10 and a bat chat, or would you have 2 conks, 2 T10s, and then 2 E50s?
At the very least, yeah, I think that's what I would probably go with. I might even, depending on what ODM started out picking right there, I might even go 2 E50s, Conqueror, or 3 E50s, a Conqueror, and 2 T10s.
But also, on the other hand, I mean, you could run out like what they're doing on Odium's side. They said they watched the stream religiously for the last year. So
Wow.
I'm wondering if they're going to do that little trick with the E50s and the STIs.
Definitely be interesting to see if they push those ST1s over there real quick. That would be very nice to see. Very, very nice to see.
Okay. Looks like both teams are ready to go. I'm going to start this off, and we can go down the tank picks just so no tanks get deselected or wacky stuff goes on. And I Am Great did apologize. He forgot that's what they agreed to, so they are going with it on their initial pick.
Also, yeah, I'm Great has always been a really great guy, man. Apparently that's why it's in his gamer tag. So
Yeah, he tries really hard. He's trying to keep BK together. Is pushing for him to stay. They've had their ups and downs, but I mean they are getting better consistently, slowly, but at least they are improving and haven't given up.
sure.
That's the one thing I
Sure,
really
definitely.
appreciate about VK.
These guys are definitely
And that's
improving
one of
every
those
week.
things. A lot of these teams, you know, you try to get these seasoned veterans in with some of these teams, but some of the seasoned veterans, you know, either they're good seasoned veterans or they're bad. A lot of the good seasoned veterans try to, try to move up the gold division teams, get them in there. It's hard to keep a good silver division team together for a long, long time because everybody always tries to, hey, I want to go join the Immortals, or I want to join Panda, or I want to join On Your Stick. So
Right.
I commend BK. These guys always do what they can with what they have. The only time you ever really see anybody sticking together truly like that is when you have a brotherhood, kind of like what BK kind of has with Breezy and some of the guys. Oh, Rebel Rider, he does it.
Yeah, definitely managed to decide it. Slide down on his side, but he's still in trouble right here. Get the 1390 and the 103.
A lot of missed
And the
shots.
40 ton is definitely going to be
And
coming
I'm pretty
back.
sure all their heavies have shots on him right now too.
Yeah, for sure.
And he goes up a little bit. Yep.
Maybe. Just great focus right there
Interesting
early
play.
on, noticing that mistake. Yeah.
Oh, Darkness missed
Uh,
a shot on the side of Breezy.
I think he actually took a shot right there from Road Ramble in a T10 as well. So these E50s definitely just need to back off, get out of here. They had a good overmatch out the gate, but Rover Rider just making that early mistake right there. They definitely got to regroup right now.
Yeah, E50s
Yeah, I just noticed,
don't have the
uh,
armor to fight face to face. They just don't have
I
it.
just noticed Freelancer's not playing tonight. BK, he's another one of the staples you always see BK has, and their medium tank driver.
Warbent's almost flipped it.
And I think Breezy got a little bit too much of the bloodlust right there, though. So he's super aggressive. He's going to get himself out of position if he's not too careful.
Grudgebringer is loaded.
I'm surprised they went
now.
with.
He has a problem with the E50 pushing.
Okay, come on, 1390. You need to clip out. Oh, the 1390 should be going.
Oh, he's getting great shots right there. Deadpool. Great focus. Great use of that clip.
Breezy's gonna get rammed.
E50 Ram. Double
There's a
Ram.
He should go down
Uh-oh.
right
He's
here.
putting on a fight. He's putting on a fight.
Right now,
40
both of these autoloaders though for BK are on reload right now.
And then also we're watching
Definitely
the
gotta
old
back
Yeah,
out.
1390 is
Battle
about
of the Heavies.
about to be off.
really good fight going on over here between the STIs and the T10s. Catman Jesse actually focus fires
Wow.
pretty good.
Did you see that? Yeah, just a triple hit right there.
Jet Fighters keeping. I mean, look at BK though. I mean, they're trying to keep.
They're even.
Trying to keep the rounds going into War Sausage. Catman does go down.
That 1390 is about to. Oh. Unfortunately.
I think Warbins has got to go ahead and use a little HP. Darkside MBS looks like he's going to go for the ram kill. Drives right over the top.
That was more
of
than a
him.
ram kill. He just landed on him. Oh, bad luck by Deadpool. Oh,
Yeah.
here comes the ram. Oh,
Deadpool should have focused on getting that last shot in before he went down.
And that's
yeah.
it.
I was thinking the main
Wow.
disadvantage that Odium was coming in with was that T71. You're gonna come in with a tier 7. I mean, the Lycan did not get nerfed. The T71 did. So.
All right, Odium taking his 3 and out. That's gonna be some more points to be totaled. Odium being a non-ring team, they do get some bonuses. We go in against the Bronze Division team of BK. BK though getting some running the games a tank down, so there'll be a bonus there assigned to those guys for running a tank down and continuing the series. So that's gonna not hit them as hard as it would be getting a 3 and out and everything else from a lower ranked team and stuff like that. So great job going out to BK, but very first time ever out on stream, Odium picking up the win. East, do you want to go down? Here, I'll go down the damage here really fast. BK, Deadpool coming with a grand. Grudgebringer 2310. Breezy coming in with a 1440. I am Great coming in with a 909. Gatman Jesse 1853. Road Rambler only coming in with the 859. Odium Rebel Rider coming in with the 426. War Turbo 289. Dark coming in with a 2412 and a kill. War coming in with 2 kills, 1523. Jet Fighter 1 kill, 1298. Hairless Mastodon coming in with 2 kills, 1430. And War Sausage coming in with 2600. I love the damage spread on the Odium side. Great job, guys.
Yeah, a lot better that time.
That's it. We're going to be getting all set up here. We're 20 minutes ahead of schedule, but that's okay because we have Murphy, Mahler, Stangy, Beast, Mega, all up in the chat here. So
Live Oaks coming out. I like it.
yeah, the Emerger of Live Oaks. All right, hashtag Odium. Hashtag Odium. We'll get you hooked up with a code. SKB going against those great guys from Off. The rankings division. Let's take a quick peek what we got. Interesting.
So these are both bronze division teams off from SKB. I think SKB is ranked above off right now. Bronze.
Off is a great group of guys, man. Older clan, old parts and pogies. Really like how these guys play. But ultimately, you know, these guys are out here to have fun. So I kind of like that in the end. You know, sometimes a lot of us that are super competitive get a little bit too caught up with competition and trying to be the best that's out there. Whenever, you know, there's definitely a good meta of people out here that legitimately play this game just to crack up and have fun with their fellow comrades online at night. So
Sorry about that. Just handling some other business. I think it was going down SKB 7th. Off 17. They got hit hard. They went, unfortunately, guys from Off went on, and I don't even want to say this, they went on an 18-game losing streak. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of it was tournament. They got really paired up against some hellacious teams, and unfortunately, like
monsters.
Yeah, and they got manhandled. Off going against a lot of big name teams, and they put up the fight. They took some, but yet again, unfortunately, they fell prey to the whole. Everybody wants to come out and play, you know, participate in a tournament. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug.
For sure.
Definitely makes me think of the old Men in Black where that bug's flying in the opening scene and splat.
At the very beginning. You know, that was one of the that opening track was one of the greatest tracks for a surround sound theater.
Oh,
man. Yeah. Now, is this the first map that's going to be selected for tonight?
Yep. Off is the lower seeded team, and this is the map they chose.
Awesome, man. a map that just got brought back into the rotation. Great map, especially if you haven't played it in months and months and months. Definitely, with Encounter though, it's going to take away a lot of the gameplay probably towards the tracks, I would imagine, and looking more towards a city fight, like like on Highway.
It's crazy the meta and how it's being played. It's a 50-50. You don't know if you want to run railroad or run town because the teams run full force one way or another. It's never a even split. So that's the crazy thing trying to play this map is do you want to go down the railroads or not? Because you're gonna get caught out one way or another.
6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes till we get give out another code. So here we go yet again. So hashtag. What was that hashtag again there, Beast?
Hashtag Odium.
Damn, Skippy it was. All right. I'm going to leave the party open here. I'm just going to step away for just one moment. I'll go get myself a nice glass.
Awesome. What do you guys think about, seeing some of these older maps being brought back into the rotation?
I like it. It's a breath of fresh air, something that
I forgot I have wireless, so I can take you with me.
Nice.
I get tired of seeing. What's that? I keep forgetting the name of that map. The one that has.
Swear to God, if I keep seeing Prokhorovka, if I keep seeing that map, I'm gonna pull the last of my hair that I do have out. I am so tired of Prokhorovka.
I'd rather be seeing. I play better on that than playing. I'd rather see that. I don't like the one that has the city in the middle there. It's kind of a teardrop shape, and then you got the hills on the outside. That map's getting old for me.
I don't mind Proc so much. I just like the different rotations. So
yeah,
I'm not a big fan of. It's another map I don't necessarily mind that much, but I think in the end it's just a rotation factor. Once on a day that you're really filling tanks and you're playing for 4 to 6 hours at a time, then to run through maybe the same 7 maps all day long, that's the only thing that really gets to me.
I'd like to see somebody come out here and pick this new map, the new Encounter Namhan.
You actually might see that. It's actually, I think that's actually going to be a decent map for a 12v12. So
yeah. Oh, there you go. That size of that map. Yeah, that one.
It's a huge map.
Daka.
But yet again, that thing is a flipping monster. I think that is to date the largest map that we've gotten so far. It beats Theoval Ridge and it beats Kazarine. I would have to look and see what Rossani. I would see what the on Ross
Dukla Pass is
Rosanai.
big.
Yeah, Dukla Pass is pretty big.
Which is nice. But I really like Live Oaks. What was
I
the
do
other
too.
map? Servio Gorsh. It's another good map.
Yeah, I like
to
that
get
one.
back into the rotation.
I was
wouldn't
actually
mind.
with the Wounded Warrior. I was fighting to keep trying to have Live Oaks as one of the map rotations,
Nice.
but they got voted down.
What's
No,
your
it's-
thoughts
the-
on?
Go ahead.
What? Rose? Oh, I was gonna say, what's your thought on the new Malinowka frozen over
Snow?
Winter Wonderland?
Well, you were
Yeah.
running with me last night. I was lost. I was driving through the middle of the field in my 268
Will
going,
didn't know where
what
you
the
were
hell
going."
did they do to Murovanka? It's all messed up. And they're like, dude, it's Malinovka. Oh, crap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got caught out on that one. But yeah, it's fun now. You can just book your. I mean, we noticed those light tanks rather than going in the hills, they just go straight onto the lake to spot people out now.
I've only got it once, but early this morning I played one game in my T-Rex and just drove straight across the pond in the middle and just drove straight up into the middle of everybody and just started melting people. I don't think
I
they were
played with
expecting
Weasel.
that.
I played with it was with actually it was with Sleep and Dexter. We played that and we pulled out our T-Rexes. I was with Dex. We were playing and we just went right down to that little lake there in the J bottom left-hand corner and just went around the bottom through the lake and surprised a lot of people. Dexter can correct me in chat. Who we were with.
Murphy,
this. Go ahead.
whenever you guys are getting into playing maps, I mean, I've recognized here lately that you guys are a lot stronger, or you guys have played urban maps a lot better. Anyways, just lately, as far as the rural maps and stuff like that, do you guys like maybe the symmetrical maps a little bit more? Let's say like Ghost Town and Insk is somewhat symmetrical, not quite as symmetrical as, let's say, Ravage Capital and Berlin, and of course the first one that I just named off. I can't think of it, but how do you guys feel about, symmetrical maps versus just random urban maps?
Personally, I definitely like symmetrical maps more. It's just easier for me to think on.
Definitely.
If that makes
Run
any
the same
sense
strategy
whatsoever.
both sides.
No,
yeah.
no. Well, there's just, you don't have to worry as many about as many firing lanes and random crossfires that can be set by the other squad.
Where's in Kasserine Pass, where, the one with that big ravine down the middle, where is the encounter gap in that? I don't think I ever put an encounter on it.
So it's right in the center.
Okay.
Right in the
'Cause
center of the valley.
I have played the new version. They redid the spawns on Team Deathmatch. And so rather than on either side of the ravines, say on A1 and A9, they split it up. So now you're on opposite corners. So you're in the northeast corner and the southwest corner. And basically that ravine splits the map completely in half. And I found that actually a lot more fun to play. Tanks aren't driving straight up the ravine anymore. They're just playing on either side of the ravine, and who's going to be the first one to go down in there, or who can do what. I found it actually a lot more enjoyable that way.
All right,
I've had a
let's see
chance to
here.
play it yet.
I got to give away some premium time here.
It's
Definitely could use that myself. I actually hit 0 days today.
And you know what the funny thing is I actually just spun it and you won.
oh my gosh.
I was getting ready to announce the winner.
Hackers?
Yeah, talk about that. So hit me up after the stream, buddy. I'll get you some premium time.
Oh, I was going to say right now, I think they're still running the 40% off on 1 year premium right now, which
That was
amazing.
Patangi, right? That said that, right? I couldn't tell.
Oh
between
no,
Patangi.
that was Murphy. Murphy.
Okay,
that was
so
right now.
Murphy, you did not because you didn't put in.
Oh.
Patangi's the one that won.
I did?
KG
Oh snap! Even though I just got my 4 years, so 7 days, but
There you go.
you
Murphy
could
can
be
have
nice
it.
to Murphy. How much
It's
do you
cool.
really like Murphy?
Murphy, why aren't you putting in a hashtag, homie?
Murphy can have it. It's fine. I don't need it.
Well, then you. I
Let's
got to
get
give
him
you
a
the
code.
code. So I got to give you the code, Patangi, and it's whatever you do with the code is your choice. But
All right, you give me the
so-
code and I'll message Murphy. That work?
Okay,
Nice.
it works.
Seems
So
wonderful.
yeah, that was that's why I laughed. I was like, really? I mean, why?
Well,
But
let's-
and because of that, let's give away another one. Hashtag WNF. We'll give it away in 2 minutes. So
But have you
let's
guys
see.
noticed that? What the War Game did? They snuck that in there. A lot of people don't know that the 1 year premium is 50% off or 40% off for the 4 year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just
That's
went and
awesome,
checked
actually.
that
So
out.
it's
I
at
never knew that.
14,000 gold right now. So,
Wow, that's actually a really good deal.
Someone needs to get a hold of Dirk because
So-
Dirk is dying for premium time. So,
yeah,
so
I mean,
here's an
Wargaming
unfortunate
snuck that,
situation. What happened
Black
with Dirk?
Friday thing in.
Okay,
Dirk,
what's going on with
so
you?
Dirk, Dirk during for the Black Friday sale. So that man was actually left the country. He went on a cruise with his family. So he gave me all of his account information. The only thing that he did not give me is because it was a different IP address getting onto his account, it threw up the security code. So it would send a security code to his phone, which unfortunately he was in international waters. So he turned his cell phone off. And he was not able to get the 50% off premium time.
Oh no.
I felt so bad.
Yeah, so
Man.
let's see, let me double check that's still there. It was there last night, but I believe it's still there. I think
It's still there. It's
14,400.
40 or 14,400. Yeah, got it right.
So, I mean,
Nice.
for all you guys out there, it's amazing. Once you buy that premium time, I bought it on Black Friday. I still have 319 days left, and it's been more than
See here.
that day. So once you buy that 360 days, it keeps a nice rotation up.
Well,
If
and
not-
if you
can
co-
afford
if
it.
you complete most of the random ops during the year, I think you can end up getting an extra 30 to 45 days throughout the year. You know what I mean, for free.
Yeah.
Just completing
I
the
mean-
extra ops. So
And I
Yeah,
was
so-
talking last night. I mean, I'm at 426 because of doing the Extra Life tournament, doing that stuff.
Mhm.
So I got there, and then Omega got me the Patriot Ultimate Bundle, so there was another 30 days there.
nice.
And I'm like, because I freaked out the other day with Beaver in the party. I'm like, how do I have over 400 days of premium? And he's like, what? And I'm like, I have no idea. And he's like, well, let's sit down. He's like, did you count for the Patriot Bundle? I'm like, no. What about Extra Life? No.
Yeah. So,
I feel you though, Murphy. There's nothing worse than once you get down past one day, and you see it ticking down. It's like 20 hours left. Then you log back in. It's like 16 hours left. You're like, oh my gosh, it's going so quick.
It's even
See
worse
that
than
guy's name?
I'm at 92% on my Leopard 1 trying to 3 markets, so it drains your silver when you're doing that. Plus, competitive
yeah.
plays even more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
for
fell in
sure.
love with another gamer tag.
oh, what's that?
Over there on the offside, right below Sodden Movie 2 is one of the best now GTs out there.
Greeny
which-
suck.
Greenies suck.
I like the play on that S too. I like that. I like because that's kind of, if you kind of look at what I did with our little thing on the meltdown, I kind of played a little
Yeah.
word thing there. So
I don't know. It's still not as much as I think my new favorites say, and then Beast manhandled him, and I don't know if we'll ever see him again. And that was Chico Loco.
Chico Loco.
And then Chico Loco fell to the hands of a Beast. Ended up doing a pretty much a wall push, shoving that man straight up in the air, and then not on the nicest receiving end of the business parts of our tanks that we were grouped up in. I will be releasing a pretty cool video
Table,
right
table.
now. Sweet. I was on Live Oaks actually, and I was in my IS-7 versus an E5. And I managed to actually get up underneath the E5, and I managed to push him straight up in the air right onto his butt, and then he, ass over tea kettle, whoop, landed on his top,
Oh no.
back on his back, and I just kept pushing this guy. So this guy was doing endos for about 3 times complete, and I was rolling him across the battlefield on Live Oaks, and everybody quit firing because he was the last tank. And they were just watching this guy just.
You gotta love it.
I had played a game on Mountain Pass in my E50, and there's that spot on the south side, the little hill where a lot of tank destroyers sit.
Uh huh.
I just went up, rammed him straight off the hill. He did a front flip off the hill. He didn't see me coming.
You gotta love those ramp kills. You definitely got to. Oh, you guys will have to beware out there in the pub matches now. I did just purchase the E100 today. Got it fully upgraded, so beware.
Real reggae.
And then good shout out to Mr. Patangi in the party right now. Did 3 marches 62A today. So
Yikes.
I think I don't care when or how you do it. The 62A and the OBJ
Out of
140.
tanks.
Some of the roughest tanks to try to 3 mark, in my opinion. There's just so many people play them very well.
Man, I'm still struggling with the bad chat 3 mark.
TK Ninja, give me a message, buddy. You just won some premium time.
Nice. Well, it looks like SKB does have 7 in here now, and so does Off, apparently.
I'm on my way. I got
Right on time.
Yep, tanks booted me. I am en route again.
Good. We are right on time, actually. So very good. This guy really wants in here. Omega. Just not gonna take no for an answer.
I do like the little
Little
intro
far from
movie
crest,
now that
huh?
that we do get when tanks fires up.
Yes.
Kind of
Kinda
startled me
it's-
the first time
Right?
I was just about to say
Right.
that. I turned on
because it was
tanks.
yeah.
It was blackout. I just turned on, dark in the room, turned it on. Everything went black, and all of a sudden that voice came through, and I was like, "Whoa, where's that hoop?" Huh?
My headset was plugged in and it was on the backside of my monitor and I wasn't paying attention. All of a sudden I heard talking. I was looking around like, my phone? What's going on? Is there someone like outside the window? Confused me. Pushed
Off-screen
A and it
matches
stopped
going
and
right
I figured it out
now.
then.
That was ODB versus Devil going on. And just remember, guys, if you cannot get up here on the stream, we actually brought on 2 more moderators. So the off-stream matches, we are going to start assigning moderators for the off-stream matches. We are looking to pick up at least 2 more moderators for WNF. You must be in good standing with the community, not be a toxic person, be able to have a flexible time period. You know, be on when you can. Be able to at least attend some staff meetings. It's not like we have a really stringent staff meeting schedule. I think we get once a month. It should happen more, but yet again, we are all live busy lives. And then also, it does lead into higher potential move up in the food chain on the Wednesday night fights rosters. Just like B-Man, he got his upgrade from moderator to becoming a full-blown marshal. So big shout out to B-Man. Congratulations on that promotion. I'm getting reassured by Bird Box. We should have a video compilation out on Friday for you guys to
Awesome.
watch. To start doing that. But I want to give a big giant shout out going out to Bat Chats and to Skyhawk, 2 of our new moderators online. So if you're looking to join the team, contact either me or Beast, and we will get you taken care of through the application process. TK just messaged me through Discord.
Well, Beast, you want to go down offside?
Yes, sir.
And
On
somebody
side off right
volunteer
now,
for SKB?
We have Duckman in a Batjet 25T, and I'm done also in a Batjet 25T. Generalissimo running the T57 Heavy, the Bad Dad, and the Chieftain, Corbanus, and the Chieftain as well, Oxidative Stress, and AMX 50B, and Jedi Dato in the 113. And on the side of SKB, we have WoW. Yeah.
I can do it really
Go ahead,
fast,
Els.
sorry. I was
Go
talking
ahead.
to Ninja. Over on the SKB side, while Sabat coming out with the T62A, you could either go Sabat or Sabo. But I don't know. Potato. Vikings coming out with the Bat Chat, J-Dog, Bayo, and God, I hate when people use a bunch of numbers.
Straight shoulder.
Yeah, straight shoulder. All in IS-7s, Landrew in the 57 Heavy, and then Killjoy, 57 Heavy.
Straight shoulder, huh? Nice.
Shoulder. tuning in. This is the last game of the night. Super excited. After this, I don't know. I might run a few pubbies. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. It was a huge success on Friday. We rotated a lot of people in. A lot of people got to play with Smil and also Superman, Steel Titan. A lot of people had a great time. BD409 was up in the house. He had a lot of fun. Omega was out there. We had who else joined us? Omega. A lot of people wanting to join in.
Skyhawk.
Yep, Skyhawk was out. So we had a lot of.
Bat Chats was out.
I made a few
I was
mentions
creeping
before
in the
I was able
chat.
to go to bed.
I was just making fun of Cutter, really. And then he left, and I got bored.
Need to get Cutter out
Big
here
shoulders.
one of these nights for the communities when he doesn't have to work. In the evening, we'll run a stream and get him up and going one of these nights. Or a weekend.
W was trying
Yeah.
to sneak into our into the room tonight, but he left.
You know, just depends. Maybe another night that we can get it going early and basically get some games in early. I actually work 365 days out of the year, so.
All right, so here we
That-
go.
Interesting.
That's no
62A's up in a bush with a camo net on.
I would be a little bit crazy. I think would be a little bit low right there as well to even spot anything, right?
I'm not sure
I
if I
think a
like that
bat chat would
62A
be doing that
position at
job.
all.
Yeah.
You know, how interesting this map would be if they did a winter variant and turned all that into ice out there. Sorry, shouldn't give them thought.
I would like it 10 times more. Actually.
Nice early shot right there. Was that? Looks like Bale would put a nice shot into him. Good crossfire going right here early on. And,
Does the
you know,
northeast
this,
spawn have the advantage on this map getting to the cap? Do you think?
Not really.
I really don't think so.
I
but
would say yeah, because they have more cover while they're crossing.
True.
Whereas
definitely
off
with that
spawn,
little
you have a,
that trench.
you have a bit more of a gap to go through.
Right. But now, you know, this goes back to something that I touch on pretty regularly in comp play. You know, whenever you're picking your lineup and on these different maps,
Right.
you know, obviously nice work right there into the 62A. But, you know, right now Off is running a lineup of a Bad Chats, some Chieftains, a 50B, and a 57. So, I mean, ultimately, when push comes to shove, they really don't have too many tanks that can actually push right now. And with, you know, SKB having the armor and already being at the cap right now, these guys are going to be forced to just push across open land. Definitely not the tanks that you want to push with.
Well, and see, my thing here would have been, there is nothing for the. They could have made it partially in there. I mean, the 113 has the speed, the 50B has the speed, push down that one line and get into the fight. But here we go. The
Yeah.
flank is real, though. Off is definitely trying
Yeah.
to work it.
Nice work.
IS-7 in the bat
Well,
chat is
once-
holding up 4 tanks here.
Once the SKB's in that cap, they're basically blind to cheat or Off even coming at them. So
Lisa Moan, somebody needs to get in the. There we go. Someone just needs to put a track into the.
I forgot where Corbinet's where he's
There
at.
we go.
He's basically safe on blocking the cap pressure.
It's like a full reset right now. But
He's about to push-
these chieftains
Oh,
are
look at
just
that.
having serious problems right now.
That chieftain, he should be able to take out. He should be able to take out. Yeah, there you go.
Lisimo missed every
Mhm.
shot into Killjoy. He didn't set up
Wow.
properly into it, so. Killjoy is the one with all the time. Actually, the cap circle's broke. If you notice that. Still says there's
Yeah,
3 of them
yeah,
on the
it's
cap.
definitely.
If you count both teams, it's technically right.
Yeah.
Now there's 3 of them, but before, man, it was. All right, now
Yeah.
there he goes. Now it's where he resets.
Well,
kinda-
the Chieftain
just
was
kinda-
sitting on still in the cap, so that's why it was on the contested part.
It's kind of showing though. You know what I mean? These guys had to push you into an IS-7 and a T-57's face with a couple of chieftains and another T-57. Just, I really just don't think that you're hardly ever going to come out on the top side of that fight right there.
No. Not with 257 heavies being able to just focus out 1.5 tanks by themselves.
All right, damage going down here. Over on the offside, Jedi did throw up 20. I'll give him 2,200 with his 113, 15. The 50B rolling out. One kill, 2256. Duckman, 1285. Urbanus coming in with a 2117, and then Bad Dad with a 1459. SKB side Landrew 1646. Wild only getting that 664 out of him. Vikings in his batch at 1 kill, 2245. Killjoy 1 kill, 6. I'll give you the 1700. Straight coming out with 3 kills, 2774. J Dog 1 kill, 2487, and then Beowulf in his IS-7 1 kill, 3147. GG, great job. Round two.
And you know, Hells, if you look at the 3 I-7s for SKB right there, you know, what are we looking at? We're looking at 9,000 combined damage, almost like 3-7.
Wow.
No, I take that back. Look, 8,000 combined damage. 5 of the kills managed to also block 32 and 4, 36. Yeah, so 3670 worth of with the fire as well too, right there. So definitely showing that the armor is going to trump the push from the chieftains for sure. Now, looks like Urbanus and his chieftain managed to block 1690 though, so definitely some work being put in by both squads. But I did like that flank route taken by off right there though, to go ahead and cross the seal line up into the 5 line and try to come in behind after these guys were all encompassed to the middle. Just a little bit too spread. Maybe if they'd have ran at least maybe one IS-7 with the chieftain and the 57 for the push, or would have kept the 113 back on that same side. Might have had a little bit of luck in the end.
Okay. I think off is taking the advice and changing up a little.
Definitely.
All right,
There
all
we go.
codes have been paid out.
Nice. A great adjustment early on right here by off. Wow.
I think Tans is right. Maybe it's straight soldier.
But you know, I was thinking that, or Straits Holder. Maybe it's a poker acronym or something. But
Straight holder?
Straight
Yeah,
holder?
like Mike in poker.
Like
Straight
in
holder.
poker, maybe.
Straights.
I like Straits. I like the straight shoulder too, though.
Did we go over
Oh,
tanks
yeah.
already?
No, sir. We are waiting on you.
Okay, so Omega, do you want to go ahead and roll down SKB? And then, actually, when we do this, Tangi, would you go down SKB? And then Murphy, you want to go down off?
Much better.
Well, SKB's running 2 batch chats, 3 I7s, 257 heavies. That's pretty much what they ran last round. It's much better with all the I7s and 57s to deal some damage while the I7s soak up some shots.
Sure.
Also switching out the chieftains for AMX 50B, a T57 heavy, a trio of IS7s, a bad shot, and an Object 268.
Ooh. Going out the PD.
So, console metal's a little bit different than PC. 268 is actually able to get in there and brawl a little bit on PC, but just doesn't seem to be able to stand up as a brawler on the console as much.
Unless your name's Hellscat. And I'll YOLO you. I don't care.
I was
I
gonna
don't know what
say,
you're talking
you
about.
think
Mine
a
268's awesome.
I'm
You
gonna
think
roll
a
the dice.
263 would be able to brawl a little better?
No, because the 263
That-
sucks.
And a little better DPM?
It's not. It's not what the armor and everything that it's cracked up to be. Yeah, it has great stats on the board, but man, that thing is.
Okay.
Everybody, anytime anybody hits press A for skill,
Good point.
that thing goes to wayside. T5, T57.
I guess I'm
heavy,
just I don't see very many 263s out. The only time I ever see him is on PC, and you definitely can't compare the PC to the console tanks.
Yeah, no, my 268. I mean,
Personally.
it is interesting. I mean, as long as you protect up those shoulders, you can side scrape it because it's on a T10 hole.
Oh, okay.
So you could definitely get some interesting stuff. But yet again,
No, he's
you
going
can
right
absolute-
for the little sniper hill.
You can also get
I
absolutely
really
wrecked on
like
that
this
tank.
look right here. And I'm done. Not quite loaded. Fifth Viking's not quite loaded as well.
Viking pokes his head, he's gonna hurt.
Now, I just don't think you can beat the 268 reload, though. The thing is just tremendous. You could get it down. You can get it down under 12 seconds, I think, can't you?
I think so.
What do you got
Mine's
on
pretty
your
low.
cells? Yours is what is yours at?
I think it was low 13s, and I'm not running food.
Okay.
So I think you could get it down into the 12s, but what makes that thing so intense is that the pen.
Yeah.
Okay, early on, looks like SKB just going to use all three IS-7s, both 257s heavies.
God, Vikings.
Know that everybody's in the middle right now. These guys are going to push in. Off's definitely in trouble again. Looks like General Lissimo is rotating over. These guys are definitely going to have to work some angles right here. So, saw it in the movie, though, is going to definitely have to be careful.
Yeah, he pushed. I don't
Off now,
think he.
the talent fight for Off's going much better than it was last time, not having the chieftains.
Wow. Yeah, for sure, though, early on.
Saw
like
him
they
start
are
getting
getting
out in
focused.
the open. He's being focused out.
He's trying to get around the corner.
Nice shots right here, though, by General Lissimo.
Off needs to get the other three tanks in here very quickly.
Ninth, Beowulf. Oh, so close to.
Needs to throw
Now,
that
it
thing
looks
into a
like,
little bit better of a
just like you
corner.
said, though, Murphy, and Undone and Gunbuggy are flanking around. Oxidated Stress needs to stay a little bit shallower, maybe stay on the B or the C line.
I'm not even sure if I'd have wasted my time
50.
flanking around.
57 heavies, both taking out both IS-7s of Sudden and Greeny Suck.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
generally,
they need to
Sure,
bring
with
in-
the,
That
Yeah, the
268 needs to
268
make its
definitely-
way in fast.
yeah, he definitely did not need to go that wide.
J-Dog blocked his team from killing Generalissimo, which was allowing.
Wow.
Ah,
Oh, and I'm done.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
And there's the trolling armor of the I7.
Yeah, he just wasted that whole clip into the side of the IS-7. Missed
he's
two.
probably
and
saying I'm
bounced
done
the rest.
right now.
And
Gunbuggy,
I'm done.
Gunbuggy's heat round got caught up in the tracks of long shot.
Oh, nice shot by the IS-7 to finish off. I'm done.
Good work, though. 50B still got 3 in the clip. Gunbuggy with that awesome reload. These guys need to get Landrew out first, so.
Man, Oxidated kind of needs to.
Great work on
Righty.
that clip. I think
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice fire.
Oh, on
I should go
fire.
down.
that's gonna burn out.
Nice. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so this is going to help stress
If that
quite a
50B
bit.
can get out.
Here comes
Oh,
comes
no.
Gun Buggy.
Here comes a
He's gonna
shot in the butt.
Oh no, he rushed it.
Oh no.
50B will
Yes,
reload
that was on stream.
regardless.
Oh no, now Gun Buggy.
Don't back up. You got a block.
Oh, that he might.
Nice.
This might work out.
Wow.
That's a nice
Did you see
600
a
roll.
611 roll?
Oh, come on,
Yo.
Gun Buggy.
Oh,
Oh, no.
lucky.
Gun Buggy.
Oh, that
look,
50B
Go
just
down
needs
to
one
good
more
that
fight.
gun
shot.
arc. Hey, that gun arc kills people. It's so narrow. You got to be. Oh no.
Oh.
And he bounced. That's gonna be the death of him right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that unfortunately.
3 missed
He should've
shots and a bounce. Rip.
Yeah, the 50B missed the first shot on the IS-7 as well. There's some unlucky RNG and missing shots is what.
That was a
really
pretty
like
good prod
that.
fight though.
I really like the beginning aggression though from off, up until they stopped and decided to flank around, and that kind of costed them a lot.
Definitely.
Coming down. We'll go down the damage really fast here on offside stress coming in. 34, 36, 14, 9, 9. And I'm done coming in with 1 kill. 1597, 10, 6, 4. Need to tighten up some shots here. Generally, Lissimo 1678, 8, 7, 4. Gun Buggy. This is so the potential of this the 268 is intense. As we were talking, it could be a huge tank to run. 1 kill, 2518. But here's the crap. Oh man, this sucks. 842. But he did block 1290. Mike Lowry coming in with 1 kill, 2931, 886. Greeny Suck just couldn't get much going on that time round. 424. And then Sudden Movie coming in with the 1474, 443. Not bad. Over on the SKB side, long shot with his IS-7, 754, 1938 with 1 kill. Landrew, though, coming out in beast mode. 14, 13, 10, 5,054, 468 assist damage, and then also blocked 980. Beowulf coming out with 1 kill, 23, 29 for 775. J-Dog in a 57 heavy, 2 kills, 29, 38, 14, 14, 9. Blocked 1290 though. Killjoy rolling out 8 for 8 for 8, 8, and 6 for 2018. Drake coming out there with
Did we?
Going for the top damage of the Night King.
Yeah. And then Straight coming out with 532 for 1,023, and then Vikings throwing up some donuts.
Did we miss something? Because it says that the LBJ-268 had 2 penetrations for 2518.
Yeah.
Did he put an HE round into
The fire.
somebody for
Remember,
about
no, the
1500?
fire.
Oh, he
hit
had a fire.
He hit
Okay.
the fire on that 57 heavy.
Okay,
Killed him.
okay. Just curious right there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage,
point.
even for a 268 for 2 shots. 2 massive HE penetrations, possibly, but
You could just imagine if he would have connected half of what he fired out. He probably would have won.
Well, how many shots, unfortunately, did the 50B miss, too?
I think he missed the last fight. I
50B.
think he missed one.
yeah, the
Yeah.
50B was actually doing really good with his clip.
Oh, so it was
He had
that
a
last
14.99.
shot that So it's the
Yeah,
one shot he missed
14.99.
was the big difference.
Probably, always.
Yeah,
That's
For a
just how
second, it
it
looked like all the
goes.
RNG just went in Off's favor.
Yeah,
and
he
then-
missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he unfortunately missed that very last shot on the IS-7. And then the bounce on the IS-7 by the 268 is just, RNG was not in Off's favor. It looks like both teams are ready. If you guys from On Your Six want to go down respective team sides.
You do. On the side of SKB, we have Wild Sapa. In the T-62A, Viet Vikings and Straight Shoulder. In the Batjet 25Ts, Landry Carlson and Beowulf in IS-7s. And we have J-Dog and Killjoy in the T-57 Heavies.
And I'm done. It's surprisingly staying in a batch after that last game. We have Oxidative Stress in the TVP. We have Duckman, Mike Lowry, and Greeny Suck in IS-7s. Generalissimo in a T-57, and a Chieftain. I don't want to even try to pronounce his name.
Cobantes.
This is a map to use Chieftains, though.
It's like a mix between a mantis and a corgi. It's a nice hybrid.
Jesus.
Well, it's like my dog is, a husky mixed with a palm. I got a husky that's the size of a Pomeranian.
Oh my god.
Pomeranian. I have a straight up Pomeranian that it looks like a bratwurst.
Nice.
That's one fat little dog. Yeah, this yeah, Kayla, she looks just like a husky, blue eyes and everything, just freaking
Same
2
size.
pounds.
Nice.
Interesting fact, Urbanus here is running binos.
Okay.
What tank's he in?
Chieftain.
He's in a Chieftain.
Oh, okay.
Looks like Off's going for that on the one-line push.
Like that.
I believe
As long they
Stress
just
is
need to
also
stay
running
aggressive.
This 268's running a camo net, but nothing else. Or, I mean, with other things.
but
That you can see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
understand
can see,
what
that's
you
what I
mean.
meant.
the 268 actually does have an
I gotcha.
amazing concealability on it.
Oh, okay.
There for a little bit last night when we were trying to get back in our rhythm, I started running the camo net. Just swapped it out for the gun lay drive.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, if you're SKB right now, obviously with no contact over on the 8-9 line, you got to definitely be smelling something fishy if they're coming down the middle or coming back at you through the HJ. Do these guys, I mean, surely they're not going to go ahead and push low into the pit of death.
I was
Like
gonna
this
say,
in the 57s,
Oh,
set back
no.
on this ridge and go ahead and get you a lot of shots in. But
Oh no!
well, we have
Yeah.
seen where say they throw the bat chats on the cap and then they put the heavy armor surrounding the cap up on the ridge and just create a offensive line or a defensive line, and we've seen
well,
that
this
work.
is yeah, but from a point of view, I really don't think that you want to let these ISMs. I mean, you're just giving up so much damage right here to let all of these heavies by off just cross this open field all the way. I mean, you're talking 30, 45 seconds of damage that you could put into these guys.
Well, they could have at least
and-
been sitting on the cap and done something rather than just sitting there waiting. The
Yeah.
sevens, nice sevens.
Well,
For sure.
Well, and here's the big thing, guys. I hope a lot of teams that are watching get this. All right, the IS-7's armor is made for a reason the way it is. The minute you downstep it 10 feet underneath another tank, the way that the armor angling and everything is set up on the IS-7, it's meant for a frontal engagement. It's meant to go into this. So the minute you go 10 feet below the competitors, you now are running a tank with 0 armor. None.
Well,
Yeah.
technically,
You're just running...
IS-7 should be where these bat chats are, right?
Back just a little
That's
bit.
where they're
like
made
Wild
to
Sabat
be.
is. I'm looking at it here on stream. There's a... Right here, I'd be having my IS-7 stacked up right there. And look at all these 3 shots that'd be coming across. That's where you want them to be, because now they're going to be into position. You're running a tank that no armor. But wait a minute.
Wow.
Wait a
And-
minute.
Yeah, they put
Off
their-
selecting to go low.
Awesome.
Mistakes.
Wow.
Oh yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Back into the fight for SKB.
I was gonna say because they put their no armor tanks up front and they put their armor tanks in back, which
And I'm done's gonna have a clip.
fortunately,
This man is gonna go off, and he's gonna have a clip.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Oh,
one. Maybe just one
Oh,
shot.
no.
maybe
One
not.
shot out of the clip.
I love being
Those
proved wrong. Great
57.
job.
Yeah, those 57s definitely had great focus and great aim.
Now, Generalissimo, as long as they start focusing
What
out the
is?
57,
And now we have another YOLO coming through. Vikings is now had 3 shots left in his clip. Drove through everybody. I guess it was kind of a good job right there by the bait tank though, because every one of Off's tank's turrets just turned.
Yeah.
yep, allowing
The SKB
J-Dog
did
and
not
Landry
push him
to
behind.
grind.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely got the high ground back for sure.
Yeah, they just need to
now.
push on the IS-7 right now.
Yep, get rid of Beowulf.
Looks like Vikings should be reloaded in about 5 seconds too. So
Oh,
He's reloading now. He's coming
wow.
back in.
Okay,
Beowulf got
that's
a nice
nice.
shot.
Wow, and did
Vikings
not
shut
get
down
to
immediately?
expend any of.
Yeah, he got double tapped. I like this that Off is coming back, not laying down, and just coming back with.
Oh no, Corbin just
Uh-oh.
shut the back of a dead tank.
Okay, they just need to
J-Dog
make sure
working what he
that
can,
Duckman
but
doesn't get
Another
in the way.
fire.
Great
Too
work.
much
Great
time.
play by Off.
I think both of their
I-
T-57s died to fire that game.
I
Wow.
think so too. But my thing was a lot of unwasted, unneeded movement and a lot of missed opportunities on SKB. They would have kept their IS-7s while those heavies were coming across. As you'll see on stream, I actually got right into position where they could have just lit them up, and the 57 heavies could have been behind the 7s, and while they were going downward, it would have been absolutely devastating. But off pulling it out, great job going over to those guys. We're gonna switch sides. You guys know me. This is all out of love, just trying to help you guys on the out there. So don't get mad. Get glad. Go buy a Huffy bag.
Yeah, it's just that they threw their non-armored tanks out in front and left their armored tanks out of position behind them, down the hill where they couldn't get up in time. So
Let me just blast through the damage just really shortly here. So let's go over everybody that actually went over 1,500 damage. Landrew, I'll give him the 1,500. Beowulf with 22, and J-Dog with the 26. Over on the other side, Stress coming in, I'll give 1925. Isamo coming in with the 2890. Great job. Greeny Suck 2849. Duckman with 3 kills, 2K, and Mike Lowry 6 kills, 2,500. SKB up by 1.
Nice job right there by Off. Little indecision by SKB. Actually probably cost them the 3 and out, but always like to see more battles, so
oh yeah,
let's get back in there and see another one.
I'd like to see a.
Still weird for
5-game
me not like picking a tank. Not used to being on this side of the thing.
Right.
Sorry for cutting you
You've
off.
been denied.
Well, it looks like Patangi has had some effect on And I'm Done, so the bat chat has not been selected.
So he
I'm just
takes a
wondering-
tank with an even trollier gun. Got it.
For sure, for sure.
I'm just wondering if anybody was watching what Chief did.
Maybe.
They do
Go for the boost.
the Immortals. They made the boost. Okay.
Yeah, he hit with that German
Menthol.
Rheinmetall
Rheinmetall.
Panzer whatever,
Panzer.
made the boost up there into the A0 and just killed any strat that other team had. Silva just couldn't do anything with it. I mean, Dola did 3,300 damage in his freaking light tank.
Omega, you want to roll down SKB
Very
side
nice.
real fast?
Yep, SKB is running 2 bat chats 3 IS-7s and pulling out E100s this time. So they went much slower.
Wow.
For 'em.
Off waiting for one more tank to get picked. There's the blink, and gotta get there. We go. And I'm done coming out with that 100 LT. Duckman in the bat chat. Trio of IS-7s from Lowry, Jedi, and Gun Buggy. And sudden movie just selected, but the bad dad coming in. Come on, guys, get that tank picked. Oh no!
No, they had.
Oh, they
had
picked 8.
No,
They had 8.
They had 8 tanks.
Oh, they had 8. Okay.
So
I'm tired. I'm rolling.
I was gonna make a comment about that. It's all good. I was gonna make
no.
a comment about that.
Thank you.
They definitely want to win coming in 8 strong in this match.
Senor Hellcat is now running on. Well, I got up at 8 a.m. 2 days ago.
Just make another cup of coffee. It'll be good.
Red Bull.
or Red Bulls.
Red Bulls.
Oh, now, I'm seeing a logo on Killjoy's tank. He was the 2018 Tank Bowl champion.
Oh.
Very good achievement right there.
Yeah.
Like to see that. Did get the that M4 champion tank.
I think you're lying
Yeah.
because I don't have it on his tank. Liar.
I think it's funny that they gave out all those free emblems. I'm wondering how people actually really put those emblems in their things. I
Well,
did
and I'm
put the
done.
emblem.
It's just super aggressive, super crazy right here, making sure there's not going to be a 1-2 push, and there actually is. So he is out of there.
What
Now it
is
looks
all
like Off's
doing?
gonna bundle up. Looks like they're just waiting for him to come down. We're gonna have a good brawl over here in the H2
Yeah, I think they're
area.
debating on what to do.
And then you have the lone bat chat sitting over here in A5.
Well,
Might have been a good fake out though.
I would like to say that Off. Well, maybe Off is. I don't have any clue.
You're
Prepare to be
trying.
amazed.
Beast is
Yeah,
trying
the
to come
barrels
up
are
with a
turning.
reason.
Yeah, the barrels are turning the other way. I mean, I imagine they're kind of waiting for some type of movement to happen, and then we're gonna push up the middle. But
Yeah, they're just waiting for I am done to spot something, and there you go.
Doing a great
There's that
job. I mean,
the invisible Russian tank. And
all right, here they
Yeah,
go.
you know,
I think
the
they're
funny thing
anticipating
go
a
ahead.
1-2 push, so they're just
Murphy-
waiting to see on what they were doing.
But
They're
Murphy
waiting for
Muller,
that
he'd
entire
be
rest
sitting
of
here in
the
the
team.
E6, in the middle of the field. Still wouldn't be spotted.
and,
When that happened.
This makes for dynamic gameplay.
Okay,
Duckman.
you
Yeah,
can.
they should go
Duck
straight to
fans.
the cap now.
Hey,
Yeah,
Hells.
Duckman's had
all of
enough
us
of
being
this.
so,
He's gonna go
all
off.
of us being so confused. Just imagine what SKB's thinking. Like we're spotted, but
I would
where's
think it-
everybody?
I think they would figure that they're all parked over there at like F9, not parked in
Yeah.
H6. Are they
Oh, they're
gonna go
literally-
right up the middle, that's what they were
they're
waiting
gonna
on.
go to, yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna go right down the middle. But they gotta watch out what they're doing though, because if Viking spots them all up, this is gonna be a
Ooh.
cap out.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Killjoy just got him right for the first
Oh,
time.
And
really?
Well, I think Off
they
is
did
definitely
say.
gonna have more than enough time to make this push right here. But do you still push? I mean, honestly, seeing the 2v100s right here, do you still push across
Oh.
once again across
Oh,
this
but
open field
it's out of the
into
bag
these
now.
heavy tanks?
Vikings is in trouble.
The cover's blown.
Yep, cover's blown.
Yeah.
All bets are off. I would
Run, Viking, run. Run, Viking.
I would
Oh,
not do
and
it.
Oh my god, another Amarak.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it off. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. That is a huge ground of stuff to cover. You're looking at it, just death staring you in the face if you try crossing that battlefield.
Duckman, get on the other side.
Prove me wrong.
On the
Please
side, there
prove
you
me
go.
wrong.
I7 armor for the win.
I like this
Look at
play.
this trio of IS7s. Look at the trio of IS7s.
This is
They're
where I've
pushing from
yeah
the
I've
road.
been You know, just for this particular scenario, though, I've instructed my guys to start running a little bit more HE on their IS-7. So whenever you're trying to hit these cupolas and these turrets of these other IS-7s on the opposite side,
Super
you
excited
at least
here.
can start whittling these guys down.
Like I said, I love getting proved wrong. Please prove me wrong. This push would work.
791,
Oh my God.
395, 394.
Oh, wait. Where are the TVPs? And
Yeah, I don't know. I think
let's
I think
see.
they're doing another
So we
flank.
got a. It's possible. Duckman's with
flanking the
them. The
flank?
bad dad staying back. Yeah, these E100s are just wreaking havoc into these guys, though. Mike Lowry's gonna.
That just gave him a good spot though.
Oh, I am Dunn's getting some great shots into the side of this IS-7s. If you hit the IS-7 just right, you'll pop that top faster than you know what to do.
Nice shots right there, and did Landrew.
I like the rotation by these IS-7s. Some help. There you go. Focus.
And then we.
Just keep going. That's a great move by Mike Lowry. Just keep going. You go on the run.
Duckman's
and
got to
below
get in
the
here and
guns.
help his guy. Duckman leaves, and I'm done out to dry right here.
Stress needs to go help too.
Stress should be loaded. Looks like they're gonna try to concentrate, you know, on these high HP tanks instead of getting out
J-Dog's
these
about to go
mediums
down.
early.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess that was
Hey,
a good
dog.
bait.
oh, actually, oh. The gun
Got the clip
buggy would
potential
have.
away. Well, I can take out these guys.
Possibly.
Nice focus by Mike. Mike Lowry, even though he was facing down a full health, almost E100, he did not lose focus on J-Dog and got him out of the game.
Ooh, that's gonna cost Beowulf.
I like the play by Mike. Mike's definitely being MVP on this one.
Well, he just quit rotating his turret and wasn't able to get that last shot off. Nice. Nice job right there by the Vikings. Go ahead and clip the low health tank out, but yeah.
Well played by Off on this
Yeah,
one.
thank God they proved
We
me
might
wrong.
questioned it, but
Alright,
I don't know how much
expecting
you were
off to win,
watching. You
pushing
guys were
across that
watching.
field.
How much you guys were watching Mike Lowry on the final push around the corner? So he went by, drove by, killed the tank, just kept going, got below the gun, face hugged the E100, and still focused down another
And
IS-7
circled the
for
100
9.
too.
Yeah, and then circled the E100 for the win. Mike did a ton
And
of
is
work.
still
on
alive to tell the tale.
there. I think
Something
Mike-
that doesn't happen to me very often.
Now, if Cutter says I'm gonna go do something, you know he's gonna die in 2 seconds.
Sure.
Hold my beer, watch this.
All right, running down his damage real quick on the side of SKB. We have Vikings in his bet chat, 31-19, 2 kills. Killjoy in the E100, 2384, and that is everybody that broke 1500 on the side of SKB. On the side of Off, we had the Bad Dad and his Chieftain for 3420. Looks like we have Oxidative Stress in the TVP that one killed, 2861. Mike Lowry in that IS-7 you guys were just talking about, 2 kills, 2901 damage. Also had 2970 block. Oh,
That's what I was
great
about
work.
to ask. What did he block?
And Gun Buggy in his IS-7, 3 kills, 3864, an exact amount of damage blocked as well with 2970. So almost 6k blocked between those two IS-7s right there.
Plus the damage
The third-
that Mike soaked up, which was almost another 2,000, 2,200.
Yeah, and the third IS-7 that died actually blocked 1860. So I mean, we're looking at what 6, 7, 28, 29, almost 7,900 blocked between the 3 IS-7. So the
I hate to say
SKB
it,
just wasn't quite taking their time on their shots right there for sure in the E100.
if you look at that, I mean, that's what they did is they were just in their IS-7s and drove forward and kept their armors forward. If you think about what, say, you, me, and Hells and other people, when we've done the Friday night streams the last 2 weeks, we jump in our IS-7s and IS-4s and just drive forward, and you just go through, as long as you focus fire, you just walk through the full length, sides of teams. So you put a bunch of IS-7s working together, they are a formidable, that's what they were made for.
Well, yeah, but I think something that Murphy was touching on just a little bit, though, a couple of chieftains should have been a normal stable for this map. A couple of chieftains and a couple IS-7s right there set up on that ridge, and 9 times out of 10, those IS-7s just charging in like that are not going to have a prayer whatsoever surviving.
The advantage, I
worked.
think, was the long reload of the E100.
Definitely worked for them in the end, though. So that's why we're out here. We love to watch these other teams play, because they don't always think the same as us, and like to see, like Hell said, we like to be proven wrong. We like to see different strategies and the way these guys think. So great work.
The
still.
shock tactics work sometimes. I mean, like I said, the game that you came in just afterwards, the HQ and Eifer and I had X. HQ just went with the blitz tactics on Himmelsdorf, and rather than going up to the hill, they just went right down the line and just caught out the 2 Batchats. The Batchats did 300 damage combined because of that blitz tactics of HQ. So fun to see something different rather than normal metas. We're down to 1 minute left.
I want to say thank you to everybody who's been sticking around. Great. .45 over on the East Coast.
Yeah. We're going to Game 5. Always seems to be that we always go to Game 5 on a Monday night. But I love pink action. Off's running a Bat Chat, 3 IS-7s, a 57 heavy, and 2 E100s. They are ready to rock. What they got over there? Beast on the SKB side.
On the side of SKB, we have a T-110A4, a pair of IS-7s, a T-57 Heavy, a pair of Moss, and a Panzer 7.
German armor has come out to play. I'm interested to see what's going to go on with the 1 medium tank being played today that Off has. What they're going to be able to do with it, with all this armor that SKB brought.
Definitely like to see one of these 2 teams just be super aggressive right here and just go all in at these guys.
Yeah.
Wow. And I'm done actually hitting the cap a little bit. Maybe trying to say that their heavies are moving up into that middle area while they all flank the H line. I like that move a little bit right there.
SKB is running with give or take 1,000 hit points, 15,000 HP. What they got on their team, give or take 1,000.
Now, and I'm done did really good right there with trolling SKB into the cap early on right there, and then got spotted down in that J8 area. So I mean, that kind of made everybody's turret turn, and they didn't push as heavy into this cap. So as these tanks get spotted by off right here, these guys are going to be able to rotate around, and off might be in trouble.
Yeah, they got a little
Gonna
split
come down.
here.
Gonna come down to whose guns are better in the end right now.
I don't know. I think I'd take an E100's Alpha.
Big shot
Over.
right there.
Ooh, an
Two
810.
big shots into the IS-7.
With 2 shots, that puts IS-7 on 1 shot now. Ooh.
Somewhat of a low roll right there by gun buggy, but Lander Carlson
Yeah.
early
All
on.
they
was
need is an
on
HE
fumes.
shell. 1 HE shell blasted.
Ooh, nice 912. I'm straight.
Yeah, so the
Shoulder.
These IS-7s are playing into the trap. Stare at the Mauses, stare at the Mauses, forget about everybody else that's behind them.
yeah.
While everybody else is
E4 and
now
that
shooting
257
to the
heavy.
IS. Yeah, I mean, stress is getting ready to go down. SKB using their mouses relatively well, as long as they don't keep blocking shots. I mean,
Yeah, but look at
No.
look at how well Off is using these E100s. They've just destroyed these IS-7s.
Yet again, they're going to be
Yeah.
going after the Mauses. Mauses are just there for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, they should be
Filler.
going after.
Just to soak up damage for sure.
Yeah, they should
Well,
be going
that
after this
E4.
Panzer 7.
At E4, I don't know if he's missed a shot right now. I know he's had at least 3 great hits.
I think I saw him miss one, but
Yeah, what
immediately
the
after that he hit for 900. So.
hey hells? What did
Yeah.
the Panzer 7 hit you for last night? Almost 1,000? 900?
It was a 908 shot, and I could not figure out. It had to be
908.
It had to be a.
Has the Yak Tigers gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely had to have been a 2-piece from somebody else.
Yeah. All right. So all the
I
IS-7s
think
are
it might have
gone.
been HE dependent, but still.
Yeah, that was in the squishy tank. So Mao's doing his job, still alive, and now turns his attention to McLaren. Oh, Vikings, huge
Run.
mistake, pulling out in front of a 57 heavy. What are you
Oh,
doing?
ammo rack.
He
Oh, he
now
gave his
has-
butt.
Yeah,
That's
he
not
gave his
good.
butt
He's
away.
toast.
J-Dog needs to get in this and really start ripping people up. Vikings is going to go down.
Nice clean up there.
I don't know why J-Dog wasn't a little bit closer up there by Vikings to give him protection, but let's see.
With leaving this Bat Chat alive to the end, now
Why
he's
would
going to
you
be
leave
doing
your
his
E4?
job.
Can't chase a bat chat in a 57 heavy. What are you doing, J-Dog? Why are you leaving your teammate? Dude. Oh,
Yeah, full health
righty then.
57. I mean, this E4 can one-shot this E100, but the 257 Heavy could probably tank a shot from this E4 and then just go in.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He would have killed the Bat Chat too. Now it looks like it's going to be vice versa.
Or the
Or
Bat Chat's coming up on. I think the Bat Chat's going to come up
Yeah.
on.
Well, now he's screaming
Chris.
for help. So all the turrets, kind of a missed opportunity there by Off. Get it. There
Yeah.
you go. He could have
Now
got
they
that.
just need to go out and focus out the C4. Get
I
that
mean-
big gun out now.
Mike Lowry could have went in, took the hit from the E100, while the 57 heavy, bada bing,
Nice
bada
double
boom.
tap. Look at this 57 now has 3 rounds left to play with. 2. Now
J-Dog
to
should
go.
have tried to take
Watch
like the
and then
shot
look.
for him.
Nice tanking the shot. And
There you go.
All right, so it's coming up to equal amount of hit
Uh-oh.
points here. 57 on 57. If Lisamo bounces too many,
I-
it could be bad.
J-Dog, I think, could win this. J-Dog's going to have to reload first. But
Even with
Not
the full
sure enough
clip,
hit
I don't
points.
think you'd be able to clip him out right there. So,
Yeah,
I don't think either one
he's
can
gonna be
clip
able
each
to.
other.
Oh no.
well, if J-Dog lands all 4, He might have to roll. No, he's gonna have to roll.
That
some die.
322 rule. Yeah, the 322
Yeah.
rule screwed him.
Oh,
my
bounce.
bounce.
Oh, don't let him shoot you in the chin, brother.
Oh. And SKB takes the win. I'm going to have to say I'm going to predict this.
Bounce.
Or
Oh, just
we
stop
go.
moving. There you go.
Wow. Taking it down
unfortunately,
to the
off
last
kind of gave
game.
that one away.
It's understandable though. That situation, you kind of.
Oh yeah.
I'd be
Oh,
nervous.
it's rough. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just a spectator. Great final, game 5.
Mike Lowry though. Oh my.
All right, go down this damage here really fast. This game 5. Over on the offside,
Yeah. Wow.
Greeny Suck coming out with a K. Jedi Dado coming out with the 953. Oxidative Stress 2K. Generalissimo 4 kills 3707. Gunbuggy coming in with a 2269. And I'm done with a 650 and a kill. Mike Lowry coming in with a kill with 11, 11, and 8. 61, 79 with 1,300 assisted and 890 blocked. Over on the SKB side coming in, Viking with his Panzer did manage to come out with 2770. Beowulf coming out with a kill and 948. Killjoy coming in with 1198 out of his mouse.
Look at how much he blocked though.
Yeah, these guys, this is so 4570 from one and 880 from the other. So a lot of damage. Look at me. Well, J-Dog was able to, between J-Dog and Straight, J-Dog coming out with 29, 23, 15 for 5,378. He did block 1590. Can't forget Landrew here, 1371. Long shot with the unfortunate donuts, and then Straight coming at 10 shots, 9-7 for 4,985 with 800 assisted and 890 blocked. Great job to both teams. I was really sketchy about J-Dog leaving his E4. I think it was the timidness of off actually paid off in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, if that Batchat could have snuck up behind the E4 when it was sitting there looking at him. Or getting underneath the gun rather than running away. He just unfortunately ran away in a straight line for the E4 just to shoot.
Good chats. going on
Nonetheless,
right now on the
great
Twitch
games.
chat. You guys, glad everybody enjoyed that one. I know I did. I was super psyched and everything. Omega, thank you for running the room tonight, sir. As always, you're the man.
Always a pleasure. I love being able to be up here and watching different strategies, different tactics, different tanks being played. It's just fun to watch rather than, the same old norm of playing from a first-person perspective. And thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime, sir. Anytime. Beast, what were your thoughts about this match?
Some good work tonight out of everybody. Definitely lots of unconventional tanking going on, but looks like it paid out in the end. It was still just a great brawl. Lots of back and forth action right there. So that's what we're here and that's what we're all about, man.
Yes, sir. Dad, you got anything to say there, sir?
No, just thanks for having me. It's always fun to watch someone other than myself have bad RNG. So I'm sorry, and I'm done. Sorry that I had to be you tonight.
Well, I like having different people's perspectives come in and thoughts. It's always great having different guests come in.
Oh yeah, Murphy, what'd you think, buddy?
Murphy
Murphy
left
left.
a couple games ago.
Who left?
See, I'm so tired.
Had something he had to take care of. It's okay. had
Yeah, you
something
need
to
to
take
you
care
need
of.
to find rather than doing some pubs. I think you need to get some sleepage.
I'm thinking so too. Um,
Thanks for having me.
only-
I'll talk to you guys later.
all right.
Only
buddy,
11
thanks
o'clock
for-
over there
yeah,
for you.
hey, thanks
All
Great
right, brother.
coming out.
Have a good
Thank
night
you.
tonight.
Thank
See
you so
you guys
much.
too.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Well, for everybody here at Wednesday Night Fights, loved having everybody coming out tonight. It was pretty awesome. I know we're always having a blast with you guys. I'm glad that you guys are having a blast coming out. I'm getting ready to head out of here. Go ahead, Omega.
No, I always enjoy Monday. They are the longer streams. We're on for 4 matches, 4 hours. And then Hells was up. We were playing until 3 o'clock in the morning, anyways. So he's a trooper. I appreciate everybody coming out and all the teams playing. I enjoy watching them. And thank you, Beast and Hells, for everything you guys do and letting me be a part of it.
Very welcome. I'm
For sure.
so
Always.
happy that everybody came out and everybody had a great time. Beast, got anything else before I shut this thing down?
No, just while I was in Twitch chat, great Twitch chat going on, man. We appreciate you viewers coming out and watching us, man. That's why we do the show, for the community, for you guys, man. Just want to say have a good night. We always appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Great job to all the teams that came out tonight. If I was harsh on you, it's all in love. You guys are WNF. You guys would make is what makes this show. So, Beaver's got a lot of matches lined up on Wednesday, so come check that out. We'll be giving away some more codes and having a great time. I'm Hell's Cat Death. My cohorts, WNF Beast, Omega. Thank you for coming out.